Ladies and gentlemen, we are live. We are live and back at it again, folks. Welcome to the Wrestling for Life Network. Happy Halloween and welcome back to the channel. We have all the spooky, but we also have SmackDown tonight on the eve of Saturday Night Main Event. We're going to get into it all. Me and that pretty face, prettier than this one, pretty face are going to break this all down, get into it, talk about it. It's going to be a fun one. Let us know how you're celebrating Halloween tonight, and let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the stream. Welcome back to the Wrestling for Life Network. Like I said, this is another live stream as we bring you SmackDown tonight on the eve of Saturday Night Main Event and Halloween, as we are celebrating all the spooky. Plus, we got a Game 6 in the World Series. Lots to talk about, lots to get into, lots to break down. It's going to be a lot of fun, folks. So make sure you hit like, share, subscribe. Be a part of the family. Be part of the shows. And you may want to run away, but let's go. If you don't know who I am, I might not either. But I am Mr. Overnight KJ White, the Iron Man of YouTube, and that is Big Nick.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, the Wrestling for Life Network proudly brings you its tag stream champions of the world, the Every Night Delight KJ White. I am Big Nick, and yowie wowie, you found me. Welcome to the Wrestling for Life Funhouse here. We're going to dig through the ditches and burn through the bridges out here for Friday Night SmackDown, my guy.
Yeah, it's going to be one of them nights. But yeah, we got lots to get into. Drew McIntyre, Cody will be in the building tonight. A couple matches already announced as well, so we'll see how they look. We will be hanging around for Game 6. Happy Halloween to everyone out there. What's your favorite Halloween candy? What are you for Halloween? As we put on display what we are at the moment.
I was going to say, what do you got there? What's your favorite scary movie, Sydney?
Yeah, I'm going Halloween all day, every day. The OG Halloween is my fave.
Fair enough. I wasn't thinking it was an actual question, but all right.
No, I answered the rhetorical. But yeah, we got SmackDown. We got Saturday Night Main Event tomorrow night, so we'll see what sets up tonight. We got a couple hours of fun here on the channel. Again, get in that chat, like, share, subscribe. Don't forget, it's in the chat, but your prediction title is on the line, so make sure you click the link. Make sure you fill out the form. And make sure you're a part of the fun. KJ Mateo is my new favorite.
Yes.
New favorite.
Ain't nobody realer than gorillas.
Right. Fuck.
But no, 100% of it. Oh, and still very much in the Wyatt theme and all of that. And I did watch the emotional video. I know I shared it in the Discord. I don't know if you saw it as well, too, where the Wyatt 6, especially seeing Eric Rowan go through the Halloween Horror Nights house and everything. That was a moment.
An absolute moment, Nick. Again, very heartfelt. We know the tragic story as you and I kind of pay homage here tonight. But have I mentioned I hate having hair?
I'm still waiting for Bald Fiend. I said this before we went live. I'm still waiting for Bald Fiend. It will happen. We will do this, folks. But also, and positive news.
Where are you?
I'm so sorry. But Mike Rotunda, we initially threw it out there because it had been reported that he was in hospice care and everything. Now, even his daughter put out there of that he is in recovery from a major heart attack. So again, not out of the woods, not fully, great news, but better news than what it was.
Absolutely. I mean, again, it was originally, and I kind of double checked on this because we always talk about being very mindful of our sources, being mindful of who's saying what. This kind of accidentally came from, Uncle. And so they kind of retracted it. And again, better than, being reported that you're in hospice care to being kind of doing okay and been in the hospital, but you're hanging in is a lot better. So yeah, thoughts and prayers out to the entire family. Again, they've been through a lot, so it's good news.
Oh, 100%. Being on death's door to, just being on the mend is a whole different vibration here. I love this though from MTB, KJ Loki looked like Ivory from How High before he got hit by the bus.
Yes.
I'm a ghost.
I'm a ghost. That's good. That's good.
That is funny as hell. But yes, we do have spooky edition of Friday Night Smackdown, and also again as well, Game 6. So Halloween night could be to where in the first time in 30 plus years, the Toronto Blue Jays are your World Series champions.
In the celebration videos, if you guys see if this happens and they pull it off, and
you're gonna know.
Look for this shit. You'll see it. I'll be running around downtown. Just
when you think of the Blue Jays, think of this phrase. I am the Blue Jay commander.
Right. Lucky hat. Let's go.
KJ hasn't had hair in 20 years and he doesn't know how to deal with it.
Yeah, I don't know what to do with this shit. It's all over my face.
Right. But we are out here. Should we say hi to the people? Or do
let's say hello to the people. How you guys doing? Now it just looks like crazy flow, like I'm Pavarotti.
You got the flow, bro. You're Matt Riddle out here.
Yeah.
But top 3 from last night: Spaz, Cherokee George, and C Money out there. Yeah. I'm still upset it's C Money instead of Simone.
Simone on Wednesdays. But yeah,
I didn't know they officially announced the men's War Games match though too. And so this is a thing of they can only balance one at a time. You can big up the women's World War Games match, or you can big up the women's tag title match. You cannot do both.
Okay. Yeah, no, I mean the women's blood and guts kind of took a back seat. They announced it a few weeks ago that they were going to do it, and we knew a couple people involved, but a lot of TBDs were still involved.
Mm-hmm.
And then we kind of bled into like they announced the tag titles, and then that got delayed, and now here we are 2 weeks away. 2 weeks away, we got a women's blood and guts that is very much in the vein of still to be determined. Now we got a men's blood and guts, which might be the most mid big cage match I've ever seen in the history of wrestling. And in all, like, I mean, go back to like the fucking Starrcade days. Never have you had a War Game style match with so many who gives a shit people involved.
But it's one of those of you should give a shit about so much of this, but we just don't.
Mm-mm. Yeah, we just don't. And I mean,
Moxley, your former world champion, you have Mark Briscoe out there who's a fucking stud upon studs and everything like that. But there's components there. Orange Cassidy is supposed to be the goddamn next to Darby Allin, the face of this company. But again, there's so much lacking and so much lackluster.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, Orange Cassidy just came back, didn't really get involved in anything super serious upon his return.
He got outshined by hologram.
Like Danny Garcia, Wheeler Yuta, even on the other side of having like Orange Cassidy to a lesser, like, you know, we might care a little more about Orange Cassidy, but Darby, literally it looks like the Breakfast Club is going to have a cage match. And then you got the weird old guy in Moxley. Claudio's a good wrestler. I like Claudio, but he's kind of lost in the shuffle here. The conglomeration with, Kyle O'Reilly, nobody's cared about. Roddy Strong, nobody cares about. What are we doing?
I cast a spell of Wheeler Yuta on you. That's what it feels like a bit. Those are the names in this blood and guts, which again, to me, I'm not even fully opposed about like the women's blood and guts. At this point, that's not a non-argument because they're not building towards it at all. We're building more towards the women's tag tournament, which, like I said, it feels like we can't do both at the same time. Which comes first, the chicken or the egg here?
It feels like a big group of chickens and no eggs.
Well, I'm saying I think blood and guts is actually going to happen before the end result at Full Gear for the women's tag belts. But
it will.
We have no true build.
It will, because it's in 2 weeks. It's before Full Gear. So that becomes the crazy part of this is right before Full Gear, you're going to do 2 giant cage matches on a Wednesday. The fuck?
Yeah, free on TV, by the way.
Like, again, people are, oh, how do you complain about that? It just doesn't make sense. Put blood and guts at the pay-per-view.
Holy shit, who would have thought? Hey, you could even sat there and said, hey, so the 4 teams that don't make the final 4 from Blood and Guts will be thrown into, or for the women's tag belts, will be thrown into a Blood and Guts match. Team Babyface versus Team Heels. Because they haven't sold us on the fucking animosity in either facet.
No, and I mean, with the women, it's been so kind of in the blender. Eventually, there is some outstanding issues with like the group led by Hayter. Thekla, I kind of like the trio. If they keep causing trouble, if keep kind of like Wednesday, we saw Thekla pop up and get involved, and it leads to them getting the win. That's good stuff. That there, potential there. But again, I feel like you have women in this big match that kind of feel like jobbers. Like, we know Queen Aminata is talented, but we never see her do shit. So it's weird. It's weird how they got this set up and so close to Full Gear. I don't know. That's the best choice.
Right. Well, speaking of weird things to see, as MDB out there with even all the Twitch emotes, as we are on Twitch as well. Of KJ with hair got me like, oh, Kurt Angle emoji and the Booker T emoji. Funny. Ducky ducky quack quack.
I don't even like fake hair. I don't know how to deal with this.
Again, man's been gone so long without the hair, he doesn't know how to handle it.
I look more like 7 when Dustin Rhodes did 7.
No, because he was all bald and he had like the Amish hat and everything, and he denounced the shit out of that.
Right.
No, I was gonna say I can pull up the spooky trivia too as well. I have a charcuterie board established of all the trick or treat candy, and now you just look like receding fiend. You look more predator. But we've still got the bean booze and all of that. But yes,
you have the beans,
right? But we've been beaned and bamboozled by Drew McIntyre and Cody Rhodes that are going to be face to face again tonight here. Are we getting finally heel Cody Rhodes?
They're teasing it. They're definitely playing with it. And I mean, the idea that this pure babyface would pick up the belt and get himself disqualified, it's un-Cody like. I mean, people have looked at, we've joked about it, the symbolism and what he's wearing, and is it getting darker? Is his attitude changing? Maybe that's what it needs. Maybe that's where we're at with this. You and I both picked Drew to win this match. Even today, when I was setting up the show, I was like, fuck, another face. Like, I feel like Drew and Cody have had a lot of chit chat. Like, I know they brawled a couple weeks, but I don't know. I wasn't overly.
They've seen a lot of each other's faces at this point.
Yeah, I wasn't overly moved about like, oh, Cody, Drew. I mean, I am still looking forward to the match, but I don't know that I feel as excited as I should for this match.
Fair. Well, are you moved and excited for Jade Cargill?
Yes, I think Jade's
as you move and are excited about your hair.
I think Jade's going to do a lot. I think Jade is about to be world champion, and I think she deserves it. She needs more time in front of the audience, more time with the microphone, more time to kind of hone that craft. But
do you do that, or do you treat her like a big diesel of she's just the silent big killer and everything like that? If I'm just a big badass and I don't talk a whole lot.
Yeah, I mean, especially with her being, we talk about her being a little on the green side, but maybe that is it. Less is more, right? You cut those fire on the fly backstage promos where you tell everyone how you feel in 30 seconds or less. So it works for her, and you minimize her strengths, you maximize her weakness. She's about to be world champion and take the world by storm.
Pun intended.
Pun all the way intended.
Right. But we've got. Do we still get Ilya's Open Challenge? I still wonder if we're going to get an Ilya match added to Saturday's main event.
Yeah, I'm wondering if they do anything else. Like right now we have it slated at the 4 matches. Do they add a 5th? Is there an ad hoc match, like kind of in the spur of the moment? Maybe not. But Ilya's apparently he's defending the title tonight. Will he defend it tonight and tomorrow? Will he just defend it tomorrow? We'll find out.
Do you do triple threat? Aleister Black, Malachi Black, Damian Priest, and Ilya Dragunov for the U.S. title.
Yeah, you could. Why not? Make it all fucking. It's a party. We've done a lot of that, but again, I think just Ilya getting in there and getting really solid matches and kind of keeping people guessing. It's good. It's exciting. It's good to have him back.
Right. Well, I know we'll stay ahead of people, but Taco Mark, Small Mark out there on Trick saying, on Twitch, on Trick, on all of this, on Blitzen, on Blitzen, saying, do we get a Trick or Street fight? Do we get any sort of Halloween-y, punny, involved? Now you look like a member of Korn. Being down with the Juggalos. Are you a Vince Russo
right,
investor
Russo,
right now?
What's up? Russo. Let's go.
But do we get any sort of Halloween-themed anything tonight?
Nothing's been announced, but usually we get some type of, Halloween brawl, trick or treat, street fight, something. So maybe, again, not a lot announced, so lots of room for things to be added.
Fair enough. KJ got that pre-perfected Oscar face paint. I saw KJ Whitehausen too as well. So
KJ Whitehausen is the closest one. That one is actually fucking spot on. Let's say hello to the people, I guess. They're already being funny. Let's say hello. We see the chat filling up. Remember, we want triple digits in the chat. So be a friend, tell a friend. And as I said to Nick, the things we do while we're on YouTube is crazy.
yeah.
But Zach, always in early. National Caramel Apple Day.
That's a long form way to say Happy Halloween.
Right, let's go. I love a good caramel apple, though. I will accept
yes,
that.
folks, though, check your children's Halloween candy. I broke up one of mine and everything, and it had Oneida versus Terry Funk's barbed wire exploding ring match inside of it.
I'd rather have the John Moxley, Eddie Kingston exploding ring match.
Fair enough. If you go the next block over, I heard their candy was laced with that.
Right. Happy Halloween from Eric. Let's go. Luck. Best of luck. I guess I should have read the full sentence. To your Blue Jays, thank you, sir. Yeah, it's a tight one. It's nerve-wracking, but we're in Toronto for the next 2 games, so we just got to win one. I lost you. You're muted.
Damn it all. I coughed and I didn't hit the cough button, and I thought I did. One of those well, if you're going to win it, you're going to win it at home.
Yeah, why not? I mean, absolutely. And I mean, again, the Dodgers are a good team, and everybody was talking about how strong they were going to be. With only 2 games left, I mean, you're looking at weird scenarios. Like, they're going to shuffle their bullpen. They're going to use everybody. The next game, like tonight, is so big. And then if they go to a game tomorrow, all bets are off because you're going to have starting pitchers coming in the second and third inning. You're going to have fucking closers coming in early if possible. It's going to be baseball chaos.
Oh, all bets are, yeah. It's one of those we're just depleting. We've got every round that we have left and just firing it off.
Right. All right. Well, J1, what's up, fellas? Seth Rollins was on NFL Network earlier today, and he said he will be out for 6 months. So probably 4.
No, I didn't see that he's going to be out there for 6 months coming off of shoulder surgery and God knows what else. That's why they're doing what they're doing, because he's very clearly missing WrestleMania. He's going to be, and now it's going to be a hard pivot continuity wise too, because like if Punk wins that Sunday main event and Seth Rollins comes back, do I go after the faction that fucked me over, or do I go after the guy I hate who's world champ?
Yeah, it's going to be a pickle, and actually would it force him into a position where like him and Punk are kind of like working together briefly, but they still hate each other.
Oh, dude,
you know what I mean? Like,
I know what you mean, but would you trust it all?
You wouldn't, right?
On either side of whoever going to be pairing with whoever there.
Yeah, it would be so fucking tumultuous at best. I think, potentially good storytelling.
Could be, but we'll see what the landscape looks like when he's back.
Right. Bradley gifting, the giver of gifts, giving out another membership. Thank you, Bradley. We do appreciate it. We really do, sir. Clay Lewis is back with us. Damien's back with us. Dennis, how you doing? Rodney, KO, and Jericho. Yeah, did you see this going around?
Yeah, what are you doing out there taking pictures with Chris Jericho and everything, right? Seeing your best of friends and everything? That's why you had to go in a witness protection program with this, costume and everything. Now you're out there taking pictures with Jericho.
Well, that kind of rubs people in AEW. There's been a pattern. They don't love that stuff.
That's one that like rubbed everyone the wrong way. Of like WWE fans are like Jericho, really, and AEW fans are like over there, really,
right? Yeah, no, I mean, again, I think it's funny because you literally have, it feels like that Judas moment of like, who's betraying who here? Like, who's not supposed to be here? And again, it only adds to this rumor of Jericho's coming back, like, which blows my mind.
And it's even during the WrestleMania 42 feet teaser and everything, everybody was joking or speculating, oh, it's Jericho, it's got to be Jericho. Even though, well, his contract's up in December, so we shall see.
I honestly thought he still had like 3 years left in his fucking deal. I thought he was like on this lifetime contract that took him to.
No, that's Chelsea Green now, who I guess re-signed with WWE, who her contract goes until like 2030.
Yeah, good for her. Big fan. That's a world champion. She has everything you want from a superstar. She's phenomenal.
Oh, absolutely. And with her after a couple of missteps and unfortunate injuries to where she was in a contract and out of a contract, it's good to see her lock one up full time for a long time.
Right. Warning: tonight's SmackDown with special contains scenes of explicit violence and gore. Highly unlikely, Christian, but it should be a fun time. We got Rodney in the house. We did touch on that one. But yeah, welcome, Rodney. Josh is back with Sean Reed. We got you.
Yeah, with Christian's comment, this isn't a Jon Moxley match or what we expected for Jon Moxley and Darby Allin. So
yeah. What in the Rob Zombie? That's a fair assessment. That was one of my thoughts. Happy National Costume Day. Yeah, indeed. This is when you're like, I have the costume at home.
Well, no. Still, that's you're out there fiendishly, with the costume, and it's still, that's a nice way to put a Happy Halloween of Happy National Costume Day.
Right, that's a nice way to put it. I am celebrating with a bottle of Canadian whiskey. That's the way to do it, Chris. Let's go. Be responsible, my friend.
Well, is it Canadian LTD? Can I guess what brand?
Yeah, what kind of whiskey, bro?
Is it Crown Royal? Because you forget that Crown Royal is a Canadian whiskey.
A lot of people in Canada are mad at Crown because they're moving their shit elsewhere. So they're not. We had the mayor of Toronto or the premier of Ontario stand there pouring out Crown Royal in a press conference because
pour one out for my homies.
Yeah, right. I don't know.
Did they move it over the bro? So great. We're gonna get the crown over here. They said no kings. We're gonna get a crown. What's your favorite scary movie? I have two favorites. One is Silence of the Lambs, and the other is The Omen from 1976.
The Omen is classic. Yeah, the OG Stephen King's It, especially the first part, and Halloween are my two.
I don't know if I have like a specific.
There's so many options.
One or two. Well, that's the thing. It's like there's a fucking itinerary of you could just throw on whatever at certain points. And again, what counts as a horror movie, sci-fi, this and that. Yeah. I don't know if I have a specific like one or two.
Yeah, 100%, 100%.
Oh, you're trying to decipher Ronan's comment there?
No, I was trying to remember if I think I'm. Yeah, it doesn't matter. You guys look awesome. Thank you, Rodney. KJ looks like my ex-wife with her beauty mask on. That concerns me in a lot of ways, big dog.
I mean, there ain't nothing wrong.
Let's go. I'm trying to find Bradley's reason for gifting as we are 2 minutes away from the start of the show, folks. And we are getting the national anthems at the World Series as well. Let's go. Low-key looks like so funny. The Friday the 13th franchise, Saffet jumping in. C Money's back with us. Good to see Guardian. KJ, I have a challenge for you. In the next 30 days, I demand a new emote. It's coming. We're working on it.
Fair one. Guardian's coming. It's the Yeti.
The Yeti. That's close.
Well, you had Hangman out there doing his best Tony Schiavone costume impression.
Yeah. So funny. And I saw the faithful trying to like, this was so good, and I still have my struggles. I have my struggles. Alvarez goes, nobody's seen it coming. I was live telling the people it was coming.
No one with two brain
Nobody.
cells that clatter together could see it coming.
Right. Star of Nightmare on Elm Street, Rom England finally got the star on Hollywood Walk of Fame. Welcome to him. Shout out to him. Did I use our standard intro? It's been bugging me for the last 3 minutes now.
I honestly have no idea.
KJ looks like one of the members of MFT. That's valid.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
He's not only the spokesman for a hair club for men, for a hair club for headbangers, he's a client. Facts.
Right.
KJ went to Turkey and got a hair transplant. The man is just unmanageable. I don't want this much hair ever.
Instead of the Brazilian booty lift, you got the Brazilian hair lift.
Right. Taco Mark, welcome back. Bradley, that was a long one, but I'll come back to it. MDB over on Twitch. Don't forget, we're Twitchers. Yeah, it's too much. It's too much. Power of the Fireflies. Yeah, shout out and homage. Yeah, there you go, right? Seven Dust. Yeah, close. Looks like Break Toes without the
songs, but I'll move on.
Right. KJ is Rob Zombie. You're the man, Kev. That's a good one. I like that. Big Dog, same people. Taco Mark, OG Dale in the house. Trick or Treat Street Fight, maybe. Maddie, let's go. What's up? Cherokee George in the house. KJ Boogeyman. Vance is with us. Valerie Carr is with us tonight. Alan's back with us. Who else do you see? Klaatu. I haven't seen Klaatu in a minute. Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah, I reached out to Klaatu because Klaatu, I got mad because he donated and then other people didn't. So, but yes, shout out Klaatu. As I'm waiting for the hiccup of a forever because we had a then and a now.
I got together.
Jesus Christ, it jumped so much. Yes.
Okay. Let me know when you get the skyline.
Gee, what the fuck? That's a hell of a visual of Salt Lake City. That looks AI with like a capital out there. But I did like this from shout out Daniel Barry Sports Highlights up there.
Sports Highlights.
Yes, but I was trying to click on Geekbox out there saying KJ looks awesome, like Bray Wyatt got an 80s vibe and a cup full of sexy.
An 80s vibe. I thought it said something else. Thank you. Awesome.
What did you think?
You don't want to hear it. Nobody does.
Okay. Yes. Shout out Vance. Shout out Dale, the OG. Then now, gods. C Money, what up? Don't know if I missed anybody. Paul, I see you. Dro, you look great with that Halloween costume, KJ White. Chris saying, Canada maple liqueur comes in a maple syrup bottle by 40 Creek Whiskey.
Yeah, okay. I know what he's talking about.
There you go. Well, you got Anthony saying, Dead President's KJ. It's bigger than hip hop, hip hop.
Oh, let's go.
Hey, it's Nia Jax out here all dressed up. So we got Alexa Bliss taking on Nia Jax. They have never made Charlotte. Punisher.
Let's go.
I've been a bad boy, and I need to be punished by the Punisher. Jade Cargill. Whips and chain, handcuffs, got a little booty all whip my belt. Scream help.
Jade Cargill delivering some punishment or set to, looking like she just walked fresh off of a comic book page. It's insanity.
And it's so good. She is the cosplay queen, and it still even works because she'll incorporate like the scars. Like she's got the little bandage in her fucking eyebrow from the scar and everything like that. And it ties into the outfit. She is, again, cosplay queen, and we all just live in her queendom.
I'll give that to you for sure, man. Again, hard to argue. And again, I think people have to kind of let their guard down. I mean, people are so wired to just dislike things. And once they've decided Jade's no good. It's certain people out there, she'll never be good no matter what she does. But you are watching the rise of a star in front of us. And I believe it's her time now, especially with Tiffany being, for my money, very cold. And I thought the last time she beat Jade, it was very flat.
Right.
Tiffany's
Well, we're not starting off
off.
flat here as Tiffany's already taken on the mic here. Cut the music. KJ looks like he's about to cut his hair.
I'm fucking braiding this
Cut
shit,
it out. Goliath Tarantula. Yeah, they did have all the spooky dooky sets up and everything. What are the odds we get a surprise return tonight?
Tonight, probably not. I mean, you got Saturday Night Main Event tomorrow. You got Survivor Series. Who would surprise us tonight? Nick Aldis here to interrupt.
Right. Well, and even still, are we going to get a big moment from the Wyatts tonight? I know we're very much dolled
really
up like the Wyatts. Yeah, just a wee bit.
Right? I mean, I would hope so. Me and you out here sitting looking like this.
Well, I mean, on one hand, that's why Bo hasn't been there because of his father and everything like that. But at the same time, now more than ever, like, do we get an Abaddon moment at least of like,
let's go.
Whoa, you're going to at least make it spooky here. We're going to make a big moment here because spooky season.
I'd be totally.
They changed outfits. Holy sexy Catwoman.
Wait, how did she do that?
I don't know, but
where is
I
her?
just want to be in the dressing room to what she does. I don't know.
Right.
Meow right now. Eartha Kitt, eat your fucking heart out right now. Just good God. Like I said, cosplay, costume queen out here. We just all living in her fucking shadow.
Yeah, how did we get here?
But this is where you can kind of keep it to where Jade's not cutting a full promo. She's cutting a little counter, and then she gets cut off because she's just doing the back and forth. She's not out there for controlling and taking over a whole segment.
You're right.
You keep things between these two women at most and at minimal at the same time as you can. You get the most out of it without going too far.
Right. No, I agree with you. And you force them to not, they're not allowed to touch each other.
Tiffany, though, is just so blasé, passé, like just bland. Like there's every bit of momentum, anything cool that they had going on with Tiffany, they just took all that shit away.
Is it because, like, do you feel like she got over the fans, so they pushed her baby face, but she's naturally a heel, so that like baby face vibe kind of ran out?
Yes, but she's also only fought in Jade and Nia Jax for the title for the most part. She had the one match with Charlotte. She has literally just been between in a cycle of two opponents.
Yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Because we're getting a video package for
Ilya video package. Tell me you want to hype a guy up. Simple. Done. Easy peasy, folks.
And again, everything with this man, he's just scary Russian man.
It's just intense, right? Like he brings a genuine intensity to everything.
100. It's just I'm waiting for like the Under Armour logo to pop up in the bottom corner or a Nike logo out here of just he feels like all the Silence of the Lambs, the Red Dragon, all of that. This feels like Mad Russian, Bad Russian, intense fucking super soldier shit. He's the guy that they send to take out John
Drago, right?
Yeah, he's the guy they send to take out John Vick.
Yeah. If he dies, he dies. I think
yeah.
Long live the Tsar. Let's go, Ronan.
What up? What up? The crowd still reacts to Tiffany. She isn't cold at all. That's ridiculous.
Oh, Bernard. I don't think so, buddy. I don't know if they're reacting the way they used to.
Reacting and reacting the way they used to are two different things. We're not okay. We're gonna get down the brass tacks of they don't react. Fine, you can have that. They react way more for Jade, and they're all the way with her showing up than anything right now that's going on with Tiffany.
Yeah, I think Jade's lighting the world up. And sorry, Tiff, but you're gonna get steamrolled by Jade. Like, that's just the way it is.
Right. Spaz with a $10 super chat. In honor of spooky season, I brought back my Flicks Fix series, and we talked about the Scream 7 trailer. There's a long-ass Habit review and Saturday Night Main Event preview available now.
Get off me.
As I got Ilya coming out right now. But, yeah, people saying you look like the goddamn... The Baba Yaga. I thought it was the Babadook, but you're the Baba Yaga.
Could be worse.
AJ looks like the lead singer in a ska death metal band. Nick looks like the groupie. What the fuck? How am I catching strays? I'm out here, Firefly Wrestling for Life Funhouse, and I'm catching strays.
You're looking good, looking sharp.
Yeah. I'm looking warm, is what I am. Right now.
Yeah, I bet you're warm.
Wearing a sweater indoors. Now does Jade beat Tiff in a 5-minute squash like Brock did Kofi?
I don't think so.
Close, but not quite. Like, does the 10-minute squash still count?
Yeah, I think they're going to stretch it out a little bit, but she will be a convincing winner. But I don't know. I don't know if you're going to stomp Tiff out like that. What do you think?
Well, I've said it on our predictions video. I think that we're at most probably 12 minutes. So you're still going to get a bit of a back and forth. You're going to get some formation of a match. It's not going to be too dominant or too much in control of Tiffany's way. I think it's going to be Jade really kind of looks dominant for the most part. Tiffany will get her moments to still be a fighting champ. And then Jade just kind of stomps her, squashes her out at the end.
Yeah, that, I mean, again, it doesn't matter anyway you splice it. I just don't know that. Yeah, I don't know that you have Tiffany completely get steamrolled, but I also think it might be advantageous for Tiff and Jade, especially Jade, to maybe if they could get a solid match out of both of them. Like if it's a good match that we can talk about, it would be really good for Jade as new champion.
Yeah, but also at the same time, I think just her as champion is more the thing. And it's more to me of what do you follow up with? Because that's, again, the biggest thing that we're kind of harping on Tiffany with is there wasn't so much good follow through. You ran through, you went everything with Nia, you went everything with Jade. You didn't really have much of a follow through or anything super competitive or compelling the whole rest of the way through it.
Yeah, no, I mean, that's part of the problem is now once you get what just happened.
I clicked the thing and thinking it did a thing and it didn't do a thing.
But yeah, no, I mean, ultimately you have that ability to, kind of sell us on Jade as the star that she is, grow her, build her, book her, make her make sense. I mean, Tiff's going to have other runs. I said this the other night, Nick. This isn't the end. She doesn't retire when she loses if she loses, she will be fine. She's going to be around for a long time.
People need to stop working in absolutes and extremes and everything. Tiffany's still like what, all of 23, 24 years old. This is her first title reign. She's still got plenty of time to do this, that, and the third. So her losing here isn't that big. It isn't a full burial that everybody likes to fucking act like it is and everything. And even then,
you're going to lose eventually. Like, dude, we're watching the World Series right now. Both these teams are really good teams. A really good team is going to lose the World Series.
I know. It's the New York Yankees.
Right? But that's the thing, though, right? Like, really good teams lose. And really good athletes lose. Like, you pick your favorite person in every sport, Tiger Woods, Nadal in tennis. Like, you go across, like, they didn't always win. They won a lot, but they don't always win as Guzman strikes out Ohtani. Let's go.
Oh, so we're pitching at him. Well, even then,
really.
As much as everyone wants to sit there and look like this is going to be a burial, like this is the end of Tiffany Stratton if she loses. What's it going to be if Jade Cargill loses? Like, I think this is the
That
biggest
hurts more.
final coronation. If Jade loses, we've tried this a couple times, and it just won't turn over. So I guess the engine's fucking dead here.
Well, again, I think it lends to like, well, if not now, when? Like, what do you do?
Exactly.
You know, when do you change that up?
Right? Are you a Ute? We had a bunch of Utes out there.
Yeah,
Don't ask Joe Pesci from My Cousin Vinny out there about the multiple Utes. Oh.
And
Ron Cena out here dressed like Santa Claus, Chris Kringle.
Right. Santa truth.
Oh, the greatest Christmas hits coming soon on the Wrestling for Life Network.
Right, let's go.
Solo mob boss out here.
Oh. I say 10 to 15 minute match between Jade and Tiffy. Nick with 12 minutes. I think that's like as solid as it gets. Like, I mean, yeah, about 10 minutes. I think we're good. Keep in mind, NBC is going to have a commercial. They're going to run through at least one commercial. Probably two.
No, definitely not two.
One for sure.
One I'll give you. Yeah, they have one like right dead center of it.
Right. MDB, that's funny as shit. That's the dichotomy of it all, where I'm just, you know.
He's a spooky Starbucks.
You don't know what's in here. Hashtag not sponsored.
I mean, I'll take some Starbucks money.
Right. Oh.
I'll say that as, you know, a New Englander, so I'd be going against the Duncan principalities.
Right.
But I like that we've got whole spooky setup on
for sure.
The entranceway and everything for SmackDown.
Guys, here comes Ilya.
Well, I have Ilya already in the ring, so we're waiting to see who his open challenger will be. Who be you, Scooby-Doo? Fraxium.
Really?
Axiom. Nathan Frazier. Hey. It's going to be Nathan Frazier because there was a little bit of that before the long time ago.
Yeah.
There was a little static.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Oh, Ciampa just fuck y'all.
Oh, wait a minute. Yo, let's do that. No, dude. You're giving us Ilya Tommaso? Let's fucking go.
No, but is this going to set up a triple threat?
I hope not. Just give me Ilya Tommaso Ciampa one-on-one, straight up, nothing else.
Let's see, everyone's looking at Tommaso like he's psycho killer, Cascase, and now he's more
You know the match is gonna bang though. That's the thing. Like, I don't care about his gimmick.
Is it or was it going to?
What do you mean?
As in, I don't know if Ciampa's like still, he doesn't carry the same gravitas, the same, you know.
Yeah, but that is behind him. I still know that when it goes ding ding, he's going to come in and deliver. He's going to bang. We just don't.
I hope.
Ilya Ciampa. Let's do that. Let's do
that. Setting off Ciampa. So we're going to get Frazier, Ilya.
So is it going to be Frazier?
Yes, but so we're setting up next week. We're setting up the tension. We're setting up a mid-card division.
Well, I like that you do have multiple people like, I want it. No, I want it. No, I want it. It means they're trying to make it mean something. So far, so good. And oh, shit. Frazier not fucking around.
We are on our way with Ilya Dragunov versus Nathan Frazier, folks. So let us know who you got. And why is it Ilya Dragunov still?
Right.
I don't see him losing this title for a minute.
Not a while.
Like, even if Ciampa showed up, great, cool. That's a fantastic match if you want. He ain't losing that belt.
Yeah. No, I wouldn't think so either. So I think you're going to give him a bit of a run here, Nick, and it's going to feel good. So I'm all for it. I really am. And I'm a big Ilya fan. I know you're a big Ilya fan. I know a lot of fans out there. But this is why, though, Ilya, Nathan Frazier, Ilya Axiom, Ilya Ciampa, like, these are all matches, like you said, like a guy like Ciampa who's been quiet, a match with Ilya could wake up everything for Ciampa and remind everybody who he fucking is.
it's the SmackDown's mid-card division is still like Ilya, Sami Zayn, Shinsuke Nakamura, AJ's on Raw, so I forget that. Nathan Frazier, Tommaso Ciampa, Johnny Gargano, you could throw in there if you wanted to, a Solo Sikoa. You've got a wealth and a depth of riches, and I like that they've made both men's mid-card titles matter. We even talked about it with Saturday's main event. You got a triple threat to where you've got you're good with Dom and Penta and Rusev.
Yeah, I mean, again, a lot of moving parts, and it's good stuff. It's stuff that we want to see, even setting up, like you said, you touched on them already, but Alistair, kind of getting set up, with Damian and kind of going through that, putting Vega with them. It feels like it's growing. The depth is growing.
Absolutely, absolutely. And I think you might be taking
I'll be right back in a second, sir.
You're good, you're good. Well, there we go. We're glitching it up again. Of course, when it's Halloween, the connective tissues get spooky. Ciampa getting a bag off eggs. What? It took me half a second because I was like, Baggins. Nick looks like he's going to a disco. I'm literally in the Firefly Funhouse, dressed as Skin Wyndham. How much more on the nose? This is actually a good NXT match. It's a good Friday Night SmackDown match, I feel. I see what you did there, but still, now granted, Frazier and even Axiom haven't had much build since they moved up, but Ilya just boots this man on the fucking announce table, as I'm sure we're going to a commercial break here. But this is so you got that nice little shakeup of a difference of styles between the US division and the IC division. A wee bit. Big ass belly to back suplex here. There we go to commercial break with Ilya just losing his gourd. So again, we go to commercial break as Ilya's in control of Nathan Frazier right now. Alan Tiffany Stratton. She was here earlier as I'm in action. I know most people's usually are in commercial. Dragunov might have jammed his wrist. Chris Ware, I'd like to see. I'm not discrediting. I just didn't see it, honestly, if that was a thing. Sean, if you think we will ever get to the point in the Wrestling for Life predictions title where there was the WWE, AEW, and TNA prediction champion, one for each brand. On one hand, I hope, and on one hand, I don't. On one hand, I would love the growth of that, but at the same time, it's a lot more fun when everything's competitive and everything versus, tune into this stream for this title and that stream for that title and everything. We're going the old school out here. It's like the NWA. You got one world champion and you're a fighting champion. You're defending across all platforms and all streams. But I do see and I do appreciate you, Sean. Yeah. The growth would be cool on that aspect, but at the same time, I still fighting champions. Next Funhouse and awesome. Thank you. Well, I'm more of the sweater. KJ actually did the background. So, yes, give credit to the KJ. I just noticed that's fucking Geekbox in the corner, like fucking Rowan out there. He would be the Rowan of this group. Does that make me Brody? But Klaatu, see you. Ilya is in serious need of a hairstylist. No, he's, the Mad Dragon, the Mad Czar out here, the Red Dragon. I'm still waiting till now. Granted, they are on separate brands, but till the WWE draft, whenever that happens, if they choose and suppose to do it, but where we could get a Gunther versus an Ilya match for a world title, for an IC title, for a championship title shot, even. Give me that match. Christ almighty. If we were going to do like Clash of Champions type thing. Champion versus champion like they did with Crown Jewel. Give me Ilya versus Dom Mysterio and see how that goes. AI would take being Rowan any day of the year. Love that guy. Oh, fair enough. I thought you said AI, not A. I would, but yeah, fair enough. And again, I know we mentioned earlier, but that was a really touching moment of WWE put the video out there of seeing the Wyatt Six go through the Halloween Horror Nights house, and especially with Rowan, who had been through it all, and I think his name's Jason Baker, who was there for most of the Firefly Funhouse and stuff like that. Seeing them and how much it impacted them and how much that was a nice little tribute and everything was really nice to see. Big Dog Nick looks like Mr. Rogers' taxi driver. Well, I'm just Robert De Niro dressed as Mr. Rogers, so I'm playing taxi driver. You know, you talking to me? You talking to me? Just I dive to a comment. You good, my guy. Nick, you missed Spaz's super chat and also my comment about the bloody shirt. Oh, well, you can resend your comment about the bloody shirt, lad. Spaz with a $5 super chat. Since they only have 4 matches, do we see Punk Jay go first? Interference by Team Plump and Pumped. Ooh. Real main event becomes Jay Punk Reed Breaker. Oh, not gonna lie, Spaz, you had me in the first half. Frazier with a standing shooting star. 2 count. I don't. If you're going to end in an interference, like I had even talked about, to where the Vision just shows up and there is no actual true champion, maybe I could see that opening the show versus closing the show. I don't think that they do that to then have another match later. That's the only thing. Or at least on the same night. You could do it maybe at a later date, but not on the same show. I'm still even debating if they're going to add a 5th match just because you got 2 hours, you got a hard out. You let those matches kind of have some time, let them go a bit. Boston somewhere. Boston, I see you. Why would you have a mid-ass tag team as your main event when you have an undisputed title match on the card? Asinine booking. Fair enough. Boston coming in hot and heavy out of the corner here. Keep the predictions belt fluid. Yes, 100%. Well, it's much like it's the NWA champion. We have one champion, and you defend your championship at all levels. As back elbow, 2 count. Yeah, not in the John Moxley, Tony Khan comparable, but who's going to be the Harley Race out of the Wrestling for Life prediction title out here? Nick, next time have the Capsule Corporation on your background. Fair enough, Christian. Well, I think me, you, and a few other people would be the most that would get that. And still, again, doing this, having the beard, having to wear glasses. I was almost going to be, KJ came up with the idea, and I was almost going to be, Big Nick Dudley. But, the Wyatt, the Firefly Funhouse, the Wrestling for Life Funhouse idea just seemed a little bit funner to do and a little bit, more dress up. For all of our Canadian viewers out there, I am Mr. Dress Up. But Big Dog overrule. We do not need to keep the predictions belt fluid. I just say that, yeah. Funny how MDB, the current champ, saying just keep it on you. Yes, as I got Ilya going up top. Oh, we're gonna Super H bar. Oh, nobody home. Nick eating more hamburgers? What? I'm not the hamburger. Frog splash from Frazier. 1, 2 count. I'll allow it. Overruled. Sustained. We could totally be lawyers. As we go to another commercial break. 2 commercial breaks within the first half hour here. And Jimmy the King will rule you. Well, I'm bringing up Jimmy the King. I guess I'll segue this as we go to a commercial here. Of obviously, clearly, me and KJ out here with wrestling-based, wrestling-themed, costumes and everything. A, what are y'all dressed up as? If y'all even are dressed up. And if you're not, shame on you. And B, what wrestling-based costumes have you done? Like, I even know when I was a little kid, I dressed up as Kane. I was 100% out there with the mask, the whole little zipper in the back outfit and everything. But yeah, did you leave your Hellfire and Brimstone out for Kane tonight? But yeah, that was a whole lot of something or other. Nick, when's the last time you guys did wrestling court? That is a very good question. Well, when's the last time that something has felt warranted that it needed to be brought to wrestling court? Again, trust me, if you guys keep helping this channel grow and everything, then we can do all of the original content ideas and everything. We can bring the full vision to you, and we're not gonna take you out of your cleats like Braun Breaker did Seth Rollins or anything like that. But yeah, it's been a minute with wrestling court, and again, it feels like not a ton of. I got the Spooky Hookies behind me, but there hasn't been a big dividing issue, I'll say, that warrants a wrestling court. We've done, the Bean Boozle, we've done the Wing of the Rings, and we might even have one or two unique, tricks up our sleeves. Still waiting. That's why you got to hit that bell notification, because we got all the tricks and the treats up our sleeves. You could do Andrade wrestling court. Yeah. Well, I think now that's going to be interesting because we've done like 1 or 2 other wrestling courts that I think actually got handled in legitimate court. And that's definitely one that I think would actually get handled in legitimate court if it became a thing. So yeah, we'll see. If that might be a thing. As a bonus question for tomorrow, we should have total minutes of commercials during Saturday's main event. Fair, maybe for John Cena's. For the tiebreaker, we'll have to do that. I think the tiebreaker for tomorrow night is how long the main event goes. Yes, sir. I hate commercial breaks in Grouchy Smurf's voice. Is that a Grouchy Smurf? I only know the dwarfs, Sleepy, Dopey, Doc, all of that shit. Juice who have juice? What? Words doing are you how? Low the Vice. And, well, former NXT Women's Champion challenger, recent challenger, Lola Vice. AW New Japan. What in the holy Christ did I fucking stumble in on? We're not spit roasting nobody out here. We're just roasted and toasted. We hereby find the defendant guilty. Yeah. Well, if we do the Andrade, like I said, that might be something that might actually be going towards true legal proceedings, especially if you ask David Otunga. As we're still underway, coming out of the commercial break with Frazier and Ilya right now fighting in the corner. Grouchy, Hefty, and Jokey were my favorites of the Smurfs. The Smurfs had, Papa Smurf, Smurf, and Smurfette. I didn't know there was other varieties of Smurfs. Poor me, sad on me, I guess. 2-man, I think Jade Cargill is going to Activity Time. It looks like WWE New Japan going to make the deal to have Shinsuke Nakamura face Tanahashi at Wrestle Kingdom 20. If they do, that would be dope. Honestly, that would be dope. In Tokyo Dome, if that official Sunday, well, Sunday, we will know. But that would be cool as hell. And that's going to be very interesting if New Japan has a working relationship with WWE that might tell AW go pound sand. Frazier rolling out Ilya after the shotgun drop kicking in the steps. Are we going to hit the Phoenix Splash? hits it. 1, 2, 2 count, 2 count, 2 count. The 2 to my count, I don't know.
I like it. I like that. That's good.
Yeah.
Let's go.
I think we need to switch around. Yeah. With a Phoenix Splash from Frazier for a 2 count on Ilya. As I know I've been here, there, and everywhere, but this is a competitive back and forth match.
It's been a hell of a match, to be 100% honest with you.
Ilya's busted.
Yeah, Ilya got popped.
Well, and it looks like Frazier's chest got popped too.
Right. Speaking of 2 counts, don't even know what that means.
Well, we've got KJ two counts out here joining us.
So we are heading to the bottom of the second in the World Series. Game 6, 0-0 so far. And a hell of a match. Again, when we talk about work rate, when we talk about structure, when we talk about excitement, when we talk about pace, this is a good quality match. And people have to start putting some respect on it, because every show we're getting more and more good matches out of this company. But people don't watch and then just go, they don't do that.
This is where you differentiate and can tell people who actually watch the product and people who say they watch the product.
Right.
Because it's one of those, well, it's like the old school thing of like, I'm going to say a number part of the way through this stream, and I want everybody at the end of this stream to tell me what number I said. And if you can't tell me, then you didn't watch all the way through. It's that type of shit of literally like, there is, you have people that'll say, well, WWE doesn't put on any good matches. Really? Have you watched any of their weekly program? Because like right in the middle of the show, right when you're probably not watching, they put on their best shit.
Yeah, again, I think that they don't get enough credit. And I think the other company with their fans, they get all the leeway. You can have an extremely boring match and they'll give it 4, 5, 6, 8, 12 stars for doing nothing. And I'm watching there's way more exciting matches than some of the matches that are getting praised across the board. I don't know if we're grading on a scale. I don't know what the approach is. But at the end of the day, I mean, we got to start giving this company credit for matches like this one. This is a great match.
Yeah, H-bomb.
Right? Like, this is a PWG
1,
special.
2, 3.
I love the H-bomb. It's filthy looking the way he does it.
Well, and it's one of those that legitimately looks like a move that would start somebody out.
Right?
Yeah, granted, fuck CTE, I guess. But yeah, it's one of those that even in a hockey fight, you would get somebody that's just going to hit a hammer fist coming out of nowhere at the very end of it. That fight's over at that point.
Yeah, no, for sure. And again, it doesn't take 3 of them. It doesn't take 6 of them. He hits one big one, a couple big matches before he's hit one. He had to hit one from the second rope on like a Gunther. Yeah, that's a special occasion. But the Czar is successful. The Czar is the Czar. And the Czar is still your U.S. champion, folks.
Right. It offers the hand to Frazier. And I like that there's that little tinge of they had a brief issue beforehand and you can play on it, but now they're building talent in the mid-card division.
Yeah,
win, lose, or draw. Whether they win the match or not, they're building talent.
Yeah, again, and you make somebody like Nathan Frazier look great tonight. He had an outstanding match. Nothing wrong with taking that L. Oh my God, Ciampa's back and pissed.
Psycho Killer, qu'est-ce que c'est?
Let's go that route. Give us the Ciampa that treats the U.S. title like his precious.
If he wins it.
That's what I mean. Again, it might be too soon. Are you Marilyn Manson? Yes. We're all stars now.
Fun fact: KJ took out one of his ribs, so he could. No.
Oh, I'd have to take out more than one, motherfucker.
Fun fact: KJ ate a whole rack of ribs before.
Yeah, that's more likely. That's more likely.
That's the red stain on his face, as he ate a whole rack of ribs.
Right. Fucking let's go.
But I could see, I still always loved when you had Ciampa, where he'd come out either to no music or the no one can survive.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it right there.
But that ain't it now, though. That ain't it. That babyface bearded Ciampa is not it. Yeah, I need good old grizzled KJ long ass beard, psycho killer, Ciampa.
Yeah, I mean, again, I think Ciampa being like the Ciampa we just saw, it's good Ciampa. And it's a guy that I want to see in the ring. Ilya Ciampa is a 5-star fucking, like, all the blaze that you want.
I hope. I'm going to sound like a negative ass Nancy of, I feel like in our mind's eye, it 100% should be, could be, would be that. I'm hoping they can back it, because that's a high regard to put on that before it even happens.
No, for sure. I mean, again, but I think the match itself, even if it's Ciampa loses because he's a tag team guy, the match.
Oh, he's going to lose. He's not beating Ilya.
Well, again, I don't rule anything out. Don't forget. Like, I mean,
Ilya's getting saved for Oba. We got an Ilya Oba complex.
Okay. Possible.
Well, Walter's on the other show, so I mean, we save him for we have Oba debut, and he's the big giant. That's the Colossus that Ilya can fight.
Right.
Ciampa's the same size as Ilya. Fraser's the same size as Ilya. Ilya doesn't work well fighting guys respectfully. He doesn't do his best work fighting guys the same size as him. He does his best work fighting guys 2 times his size.
He plays well with bigger guys for sure, and plays that underdog that with the biggest heart. But it is nice to see him in the ring with some guys at his level. I don't think he works with Nathan Fraser, because then he can show off some of his power game. There is a power game there that Ilya brings to the table, but he's also agile and fast, and he can keep up with a Fraser, a different smash mouth style than like a Fraser. But at the same time, I just think he could have a good match with a fucking broomstick.
Well, now, is it Ciampa or is it Triple H? According to
Mini H. Mini H.
Ready to be.
We'll call him Mini H.
I was trying to think of the fucking song that they sing when they're in prison and everything of Dr. Evil and Mini Me.
It's a hard knock life.
Where's that for us?
Or do they do just the 2 of us? Or is it
both? I think
it's both. It's a hard knock life for us.
But we're back from commercial break, replaying Ilya's win, and the most missionary ass pin I've seen. Though, like it is the unsexy Rhea pin.
Yeah. You have the AJ Styles, like the Style Clash, like turns into that roll up. The H-bomb just turns into, like, you're on him, so you just stay there. Is this magic moment?
There ain't nothing wrong with a little bumping guy.
Right? Like,
it's now during the commercial, during the break, we had Johnny Gargano. So we've got all 4 men, 6 men, 2 men, all fighting backstage.
Oh, now everyone's fighting backstage.
Yes.
KJ of the Corn. Are you ready?
Sam. Oh, Tamatonga.
Tamatonga versus Ilya.
That's what you are. It's KJ Tonga.
Right? KJ Loa.
How lower can you go?
The KJ Mateo ones hurt a little.
I'm going to say I got restricted for a brief period on Instagram because of a meme I shared about JC Mateos. With his makeup and everything. It might have involved Tony Khan's favorite whitey powdery substance and everything. But yeah, they said nope.
All right, so we are setting up the next match. This one's interesting. I did not expect this on our, things that will happen in 2025, but we do have Carmelo taking on
Kit, not Kit.
Kit.
Not Kip Sabian,
Not Kip Sabian.
not Billy the Kip, not none of that. But
Kip
yeah,
Wilson.
right. You can have this. I'm gonna pause on this, Kip.
Yeah, thanks for this one.
You're welcome.
But yeah, Nick gonna take a pause for the cause. Go see how the puppets are doing, and the show rolls on this Halloween, folks. Be a friend, tell a friend, get in the chat. But we're watching the World Series as well. Game 6 is still rolling, and Carmelo Hayes on his way out to the ring as he will take on Kit Wilson in this interesting one-on-one match that came out of a bit of an argument last week. So we'll see how it looks tonight. God damn it. Fucking hair everywhere. KJ Tonga and Nick Loa. There you go. BJ's got it. What's up? What's up, Cooper? Got Mello for the win. The poll is up, folks. We take a prediction on every single match, and we take a rating out of 10 at the end of the night. Don't forget, our prediction title is on the line tomorrow. The link is in the chat, and we can put it in there again. Maybe Nick can do that on his pause if he can hear me. But it is up. Get your predictions in. Who you taking and who will be our next champ? Or can our current champ, the Knee Pad King, defend his title? Carmelo Hayes. Who else we got? The chat saying 84% Carmelo. Makes a lot of sense. We haven't seen Kit Deuce too much. Pretty Deadly's really struggled with injuries over the last year and a half. I feel like it's been a year and a half. Am I correct in that? But they've really struggled to get both guys in the lineup. Big back elbow by Kit, though. Interesting. What do we think of singles? Yeah, KJ, Dark Clown Posse, let's go. The hat definitely making it that kind of vibe for sure. I look like I'm on the way to a Juggalo show. But I gotta put the lucky hat on, folks. I gotta put the lucky hat on. I gotta do it. Yeah, I can't get over it either. It's fucking hell. Nightmares on. Yeah, like, listen, try not to memorize what you're seeing on the screen right now. It might haunt you in your dreams. So be careful, boys and girls. That sounded all kinds of wrong, but you got where I was going. It's given KJ White Zombie. That shout out to Rob, cousin Rob. Yeah, exactly. The match, I mean, again, off to an all right start. Crowd's a little quiet. Feel a little checked out, not overly invested in these two gentlemen at this time. Jose, I'm not clicking your comment. But yes, I am. Nightmare on KJ Street. This is fucking nightmare fuel if you've ever seen it. Mello bringing the fight. Again, this should be a good win for Mello. I don't expect Kit to get this win. Might feel nice. Goes into the cutter. Gets a 2 count. Ugh. All right, Spaz, what do you got for me? I didn't even read it. I clicked it right away. We need the Ciampa that turned on Gargano, NXT post-credit killer. The man that no entrance music or other than booze. Listen, I completely agree with you. And I mean, Miz is here. So Kit might get this win, folks. As Miz gets his hands on Mello. Kit going to the top. Big elbow. Nice elbow. And Hayes kicks out. Hayes kicks out, folks. Getting warm under here. Worst match ever in history. This particular match. The Miz and Carmelo overcomes for the 3. Let's go, folks. Carmelo Hayes with the W. A decent match. More about the angle. But Miz tries to screw him over and skull-crushing finale. Skull-crushing finale by the Miz. Down he goes. So The Miz letting him know it's not over till I say it's over, sir. 2-0, let's go. Kevin Sullivan vibes for sure, my guy. Like late years Kevin Sullivan too. Just feeling rough. Yeah, I hear you, Anthony. That's jokes. Yeah, I agree with you on that one, Klaatu. I get it. I know why you did it. Now let's pull the trigger and move on. Okay, if we're using this to get Mello over and make Mello a convincing baby face, get him into that mid-card division. Make him the underdog baby face against the MFT guys and some of the other bigger talent that's in that division. Mello as a baby face can work. As we are with the not friends. I'm kind of, what am I? Anyway, I'm a little confused here, but the not friends still not getting along in the way they don't get along. Woo! There you go, Dale. 10 out of 10, buddy. 10 out of 10. 2 outs, 2 on. The Dodgers. This wig has KJ's scalp asking a lot of questions. Oh, Lady B, you have no idea. It's warm. I don't like it. I'm good with not having the hair. It's kind of barbarian vibes now that I think about it. All right. Almost got there. Mello versus Drew. I needed to get the blonde. The bleach wouldn't take. But here comes Nia Jax, folks. So we will take another round of predictions on this one. Nia Jax taking on Alexa Bliss, and it's going to be interesting. Son of a bitch. 1-0 Dodgers. Oh, So we'll see how this works. As Nia Jax taking on Alexa, not an easy opponent for either lady. This might be a more of a squash, dusty finish than anything else here tonight. All right, there you go. Next poll's up. Get your predictions in on this one. Nia, Alexa, KJ, embrace the baldness. Oh, I've completely. I'm telling you, I do not like having hair at this point in my life. I'm good. I had long hair. I went through my grunge days. My wallet chain and my plaid shirts and the long hair and the dyed colors at times. I had my phases. But having hair for one night is enough. One night a year, I find a reason to wear a wig. What up? Looks like I'm going to go listen to MCR and light some candles. Alexa Bliss, World Series going 7. It could. 2 good teams. The tough part here is I think one of the playoff MVPs for the Dodgers on the mound tonight. So, yeah, I mean, everyone talked about Ohtani, but he might not be the biggest problem. 1-0 Dodgers, runners on second and third right now. Gooseman trying to get that third out and get out of this inning with minimal damage. Charlotte will assist Alexa. But is there anybody that works with Nia? Does somebody have Nia's back? Does this set up some type of, to have Alexa kind of going back and forth with the likes of Nia, unless Nia has a tag team partner, doesn't make a lot of sense. These are 2 lifelong friends in real life. Yeah, I mean, that's why the chemistry is working well. And again, it did wonders. It did absolutely wonders for Charlotte in a time where she had kind of cooled right out and that she didn't have a whole lot. And then do we just walk? Oh, okay. They walked the batter. Bases loaded. So it worked. It really worked and got the fan base back behind Charlotte. And Charlotte's getting a little bit of love right now, which she deserves. I mean, this lady is a future Hall of Famer. And this has been good. A good run. Got Nia for the win. Dale, you thinking Nia Does Nia win, setting up some type of go find a partner and face us next week? Is that what the plan would be? Is that what the hope would be? Does Nia find a way to get a W here tonight? And then it does set up some type of match. But who would Nia go to? Like, who would work with Nia? So Kabuki's can show up. That's a good point. Kabuki Warriors popping up and kind of going after them to get their hands on it. Not a terrible idea at all. It's going to be no contest. I'm kind of leaning that way. This feels like it's got no contest written on it. 50% saying Alexa, 30 saying Nia, 20 saying nobody. Ilya open challenge answered by Jericho. My God, I don't know. I don't know if I can go there with you, bro. I mean, I think if you bring Jericho back, you got to go story heavy for Jericho. Like, there's got to be teasers. Maybe, like, do the countdown. And we know it's Jericho, but nobody will admit that it's Jericho. Do something like that. I don't know if the open challenge, I mean, it'll be a crazy surprise. And I think it will catch people like me who've been critical of Jericho will still pop in the moment. Like, holy fuck, this is actually happening right here in front of us right now. This is actually going to be a thing. I won't believe it till I see it. I really don't. I don't trust it. It just, I don't know. It feels fishy, but we'll see. We'll see. They could they can prove me wrong real quick. All right. The Utah football coach welcoming the WWE to Utah. Ilya open challenge answered by Gunther. I take that. Absolutely. I mean, that's one of those, like, holy shit, call your friends moments. Like, that's what I really think works. You really do have that opportunity there to, like, fucking holy shit. But there's also other ones that work and other names and other big names that could catch you. Wait a minute. We're back and Sammy's talking to all this. Fuck's sake. 3-0 Dodgers.
Well, that's how you want to come back, is fuck's sake. But yeah. But, well, is it funny that CM Punk could win the world title in the most straight edge state in the fucking continental US? Of like the soberest of sober societies.
Right? Oh, Cody Sammy, do this. I'll take Cody Sammy.
But that's a weird ass handshake. Who clap hands like this? Like,
it's Sammy, man. You never know what that bro's gonna do.
You never know what Cody's gonna do. Who grips the pound? Yeah.
Right. I'm pulling for you.
Well, Anthony wants to know, KJ, who are you supposed to be?
I mean, it's kind of open to their interpretation at this point. KJ Housen's my favorite so far.
He's feeling very fiendish out here.
Yeah, it's my fiend vibe tonight on the makeshift. I didn't have the mask, so this is what we did.
How long will the juggalos be down with?
I just hope the shit comes off.
The beard is the thing that I'm most concerned about, because I remember the last time you did that and it wasn't that dark. So
no, I did the whole black.
KJ Blackbeard for
when I dressed up like you, that was like fucking shoe polish. That took days.
Yeah, but this is darker than that.
No, God, no.
You're telling me that's not darker than this?
I had it so dark for you. Like, that's
lighter. Did you now?
Yeah.
Oh, baby.
That midnight black beard you got over there.
Oh, well, I was gonna say I'm dressed like Wyndham, but I'm more bearded like Brody.
Right. Yeah.
Charlotte Flair, I swear though, she is out here looking for husband number 4, for sure.
Hey,
how you doing? I'll take a divorce settlement.
OG Dale, share that phone number real quick. Call me.
Fuck around and get a prenup. Yeah, we've got Alexa and Charlotte out here, and they really work as a tag team, and they fit the best version of what you could hope to do with two top talent that you're not going to put in your world title scene. And what's the next best thing that we could do for them and to get them over like Rover?
Yeah, I mean, I kind of was asking where they're going to go with all this right now. When you were on your pause, I mean, as far as like, okay, you do set up like Nia finds a way to win, but then what? Like, does Nia need to get a partner? Is there somebody lurking that Nia's already kind of got in mind to work with? Does Nia just lose to Alexa and then what? Like, this is a curious matchup.
How do you feel though of like Nia is such a staple? I was going to say such an immovable object of the women's division on SmackDown, of like, she is someone you're going to have to at some point face.
Yeah. I mean, eventually they're going to have an issue, and eventually they. But right now, I think this is the best bang for your buck when it comes to Charlotte. If you turn her pure heel, yeah, we booed her before, but I think people are almost sick of booing her.
Right.
And then I think that she can't be a baby face, so like a pure baby face on her own. So you have this, and this works better. So run it for a while until it kind of cools out.
Right. Well, I was saying was Nia's a constant, preeminent challenger here, and
She's always in that picture, though. I think she's kind of got, she always will. I think.
And Ronan agreeing with me. He does look like Lobo. All that's missed is the motorcycle. You're Jason Momoa.
Jason Momoa. I like it.
Well, as Geekbox was saying, have people missed that it's the two faces of Bray Wyatt being cosplayed? How come when it's a woman that cosplays, everybody loses their gourd, but a man cosplays and boo, boo?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I had some obstacles. I mean, it's hard to draw a mouth with teeth when you have a beard. But yeah, the two
hard to host a show with a mask on. So again,
I tried that last Halloween. It did not work out so well. So, but yeah, no, I mean, this is again two faces of Wyatt. I like it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, if Anthony was here, we could have gotten the third of his Swamp Anthony.
Right.
My name is Jason. This is my mower.
Right.
Jason Momoa. I thought KJ was going to be Kiss the Rock Band.
Yes, all members at once.
Whoa, now. Folks, you got a bedroom version of KJ right there with the tongue
right.
out. As Nia dumps Alexa outside here.
I almost want to play our little video in honor of Bray. I don't think I played it at the beginning.
Go for it then.
All right. In honor of Bray Wyatt, being that we're cosplaying up tonight, here you go. Let's go. Happy Halloween.
No, I just hit him with the let me in.
We're here.
Yowie wowie. Ha!
All right, let's go.
As all due respect, Nia, how you doing? I know we said about Charlotte, but I'll be a first divorce with Nia instead of a fourth divorce with Charlotte.
You might have to go through Mojo, no?
Mojo with Nia?
Right? No?
That's a thing.
Oh,
Maya Mojo Dojo? What?
Alexa Bliss just opting for belly slaps.
Well, now she's we're in the commercial. Those who are not watching the commercial are just watching Alexa straight booty from Nia Jax. Which, again, these two have a history. These two were a pair together at one point. They have a connective tissue.
Yeah, NXT ties. I mean, they go way back. Like they're so rooted, a lot, for quite a while. So, yeah, I mean, very interesting match. But she's making fun of the fans, I guess.
I don't know if Charlotte Flair's attire is more Sheryl Crow or like Madonna. Like, do you feel like I just got home? That's kind of the Charlotte vibe,
Right? As she tends to her friend again.
Who in the Sony Pictures does KJ work for?
Wait, what? Wait, I have an answer to that. Well, no, I don't. I just have a repetition. Where is it?
Who do you work for?
It was quiet.
Who does number 2 work for? There you go.
Let's go.
Will Lady be out there saying we're a step above, Blumhouse Productions?
Right. Again, why I find some people out there that want to mimic, but no, we appreciate it. We love it. I think I just out of muscle memory I was supposed to play that at the beginning of the show, and I think I played the OG one. So there you go. That's our happy Halloween to everybody.
I'm on the good and on the sugar high and still even dipped in the candy on the back end that I don't know whether you're right or wrong, but you can have that. That ain't what I'm mad at.
Right.
Oh, I for sure dipped it. I got a whole plate of Halloween candy beside me, sir.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to discount candy tomorrow.
Well, that's one thing with having, respectfully, I'm gonna say this: if the missus's birthday is tomorrow and everything, that Spirit Halloween is a must hit.
Yeah, happy early birthday to Miss Big Nick.
Yes.
The one that keeps you on the tracks, keeps you with us, keeps you safe.
The Abby the Witch to my Bray Wyatt.
You're gonna need magic, fucking hanging out with
I might have said another one. Yeah.
I put a spell on you.
Ooh, because you're mine.
Let's go. Happy birthday.
Right. Well, you already said your favorite spooky movies. What is the viewership? What is the masses out there? What are you watching for your spooky movies and everything? Well, I know a movie theater by me was actually was airing the OG Halloween like in theaters, which was interesting because you don't see that in theaters especially when you weren't alive at that point. They don't run it back again.
Right. Rasta. KJ is the real Rasta. Let's go. Pass the Dutchie on the left-hand side. Naya is what they wanted Tamina to be. 100%.
Oh.
Tamina evolved.
Did she? I think she moved on. She passed on.
No, she became a barca lounger in catering. She became furniture. She's never leaving.
She's gone. She's retired. I thought. Kick out at 2 from now.
Disney Bray Wyatt. That's jokes.
He's the one that's going to sing, "We're really glad that you're our friend."
Right. I mean, again, I'm again.
He's Dave Meltzer's nightmare.
Right? Dave Meltzer's nightmare. We're here. I look like the fucking Cowardly Lion went on a binge.
Put him up.
Right? I look like the Crackety Lion. Let's go, Georgie boy. Jays are on the board, folks. 3-1 Dodgers in the third, but the Jays are on the board.
Still early. We'll still see. It's going to be real interesting if it's Game 7 and Saturday night's main event at the same damn time. I watched 2 bad wrestling shows at the same damn time. The same damn time.
Yowie wowie.
And KJ found Stephane's dreads from Family Matters.
Right?
You look like Scar. You look like Scar's kid.
I borrowed this from Mercedes Monet.
Oh, it was their 14th championship.
You hooked me up with the, clearly it doesn't have the glue, right?
CE weave. CE weave.
It's,
Oh! Alexa gets a win. As we get a smattering of fireflies.
How did you get ahead of me?
I don't know. I just work here, bro.
Yeah, I just got the pin now.
Well,
they're out in the aisleway right now.
Yeah, as they're looking back. The funhouse works in mysterious ways.
Right.
I think they might have just had it. You just didn't see it with the hair in the way.
I did not, right? I just missed it. I look like I'm either going to a concert or like I'm completely lost and I end up at the opera.
More human than human. You're Phantom of the Wrestling.
Phantom of the Wrestling is beautiful. Oh.
You put your hands on me.
I want to fight you.
Why did you have? I don't like this. That Dragon Lee had to get on a box to look this man eye to eye.
I mean, again, he's fucking 7'12". What are we gonna do?
Why? So then, why you pick on the tall fucker?
You go. It's like prison. You pick the
that
biggest guy.
Why are you going at the tallest guy there?
Yeah, Phoenix wants the big man first.
Oh, they all match except for Jeff Cobb.
Let's go.
So we got the contract signing is, I guess, the main event of tonight.
Yeah. Oh, man, we're so done. Like, you and I are on to science when it comes to this. Do the contract signings in like some, side thing. Do the contract signings in some
social media package.
But you don't need it here.
Yeah.
I hate them. I'm so over them.
Because they're predictable. We all know what's going to go. It's honestly even a little bit of like with the Jay and Punk interaction this Monday of you knew it was going to be said. Nothing earth-shattering, nothing shaking, nothing really that changes anything. It was a formality more than anything.
Right. Yeah, again, they're going to argue. They're going to, go back and forth. And that's about it. Like, I mean,
someone's going through a table, and it's probably Cody.
But less and less lately, I think.
Yeah, but we're getting the replay of the WrestleMania 42 ad right now. The AI hysteria, the one that everybody liked to point out of imagine inviting all these people and everyone forgot to bring cards.
Right? No cards?
Well, they don't book cards, so that's why they forgot to bring them. Ray Phoenix versus Tala Tonga slap.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Jeff Cobb is the Josh Alexander of WWE. Ooh.
Oof.
You're not wrong, but you're also not right.
I think because Jeff Cobb hasn't been used as much as Josh Alexander, it doesn't feel as deep, but it's a fair comparable. Key1, they're close. Like, you're not that far off.
But which one's meant more to be a singles guy?
Josh Alexander.
You're like doing the Undertaker hair flip and waiting for it. If it would have stayed, you would have flipped there. Weave E-O. Weave E-O. Weave E-O.
Right, let's go. You need some weave glue. This is not good.
I want to just say, fuck it. I want to see Bald Fiend. Do it.
Right. It just looks like the Barbarian.
Now you look like a member. Are you Hawk or Animal at that point?
Right.
Are you
it's OG Hawk? It's NWA Hawk.
Yeah. It's like KJ resurrected the guy from Counting Crows. Mr.
Jones and me. Oh, I love that song. Let's go.
Epic commercial for WrestleMania 42.
It is. It's a good commercial. I know people are, love bitching about everything, but it's a good commercial.
It won't know. Is it epic or is it epic because of how offended people got by it?
Well, again, people get offended by a lot of things, but I think the overall KJ the Impaler is hilarious. Just ridiculous. But yeah, I mean, again, I think it's actually like if you watch the commercial with the other bullshit aside, it's good. I mean, it's a good ad.
But at the same time, does WrestleMania 42 have that stank on it of like, you know what you need to do is take out a second mortgage so you can afford WrestleMania tickets.
It's shit everywhere, though. See, this is the thing that I think fans are missing out on, Nick, is the idea like right now, trying to go to a Blue Jays game costs you a fucking small fortune to do so. You want to go?
No shit, they sold out the stadium just to watch the fucking Titantron.
Yeah. You have you want to go to see Taylor Swift? You're going to pay an arm and a leg. You have to sell one of your children. Like, it's all entertainment right now. Like, I think with the younger generation really putting their money towards being entertained and doing, they're not buying houses. They're going to fucking Ibiza. Like, so we're getting a lot of that now is people are paying it. People are going, but it's the same for everything. Like, they've made going to any type of event at any stadium a fucking small fortune. The markup and the gouging in the buildings is insanity, and everyone knows it. Everyone's okay with it. Like, it's just the way it is.
When did I miss the whole? As they are doing War Pigs and they're doing the charity generals gathered in their masses, just like witches at black masses. Let's fucking go. Yeah, did I miss the whole train of you can buy a house or have a trip to Ibiza? Because I have neither option.
No, right?
I got option neither.
Right.
Where the fuck did that happen?
Holy deep voice.
Like Curious Undertaker out here, Damian Priest of Malachi Black. Right. Do you buy, how much do you buy in the whole outside conversation of, hey, we have Karrion Kross at home?
Say that again?
With Alistair and Zelina, how much do you buy into the conversation of, hey, we have Karrion Kross at home?
I mean, a little bit of like, okay, we can only have so much of this type of gimmick.
But you had it and you cut it and you got rid of it to bring up a cheaper non-union equivalent.
But if you like Alistair better, if you like Malachi better, I mean, some people do like Alistair better than Kross.
I could see a world though to where you could have Kross and Alistair. They've made it now to where you have to where they're literally doing the same fucking thing though.
Right.
I'm sorry. I don't really remember when Zelina was out there with the Puerto Rican flag praising her father and everything when they went to Backlash and all of that, to now she's all of a sudden spooky dooky evil Zelina. I know her as Twitch streamer, gamer, Puerto Rican proud, not I am a fucking snake temptress and everything.
Right. Yeah, no, sorry. I'm just getting Saturday main event popping up on the screen. Triple threat.
Yeah.
We ran through all this already. Sorry to change the subject on you, but slightly distracted as we roll on as they are running down the card for tomorrow. I don't know. Tomorrow's gonna be interesting, Nick.
I think you could at minimum see 3 new champions.
I know what you won't see tomorrow. This fucking wig.
Do we see it later tonight?
Right. You had the best line of the night of like, man, if the Blue Jays win, this is how you're going down with it.
I hate to call a spade, but I mean, you're going to stand the fuck out for sure.
Right.
Man's making Toronto headlines.
Right.
Are
Oh,
you
Kiana.
going to pull another KJ move and pause for the cause during a Kiana James moment? And you're going to come back all Toronto Blue Jay. Are you just going to Toronto Blue Jay face it instead of that?
It's becoming a running gag of like, oh, Kiana's here. I love her. I got to go.
Yeah, there could only be one KJ on screen at one time.
Right.
Yo, Chelsea Green. I don't know.
Oh, Cinderella. Snow
No,
White.
Snow White.
Snow White.
I'll be your Prince. I'll wake you up there. I'll give you my poison apple. What?
Snow White.
You snow that. This is interesting.
He wants a match immediately.
It's so weird how Julia's gone from like such a big threat to such an afterthought.
I don't think she's an afterthought. I just think she's in a
she wasn't even the forefront of that fucking segment as Nikki Cross is hanging out watching everybody. And
let's go, Nikki. Again, she was the one that gets the last laugh, and she's the one that's going to play out in the ring. She speaks very little, and she lets her actions speak louder than the words. She's a U.S. champion right now. Again, you can't have Stephanie and Julia and everybody get a title at the same time. So sorry. I think she's doing just fine. I just think she went to the mid card opposed to the main event. And partly I think it's due to timing. You look at Tiffany, you look at the other people involved, Jade. Julia is not going to bypass those women.
Outside of the title, do you think that she's more prominent right now than Kiana James? Out of even the two of them?
More prominent? They're side by side. They'd be equally
prominent. Right. No. But I'm saying Kiana took most of that segment.
She's the manager.
Even if you want to say Julia got the last little bit.
The English voice. She's supposed to say more, Nick. That's why they got her.
She's a manager to the champion.
Manager says more than the wrestler.
But she shouldn't be the focal point.
What do you mean? She's supposed to speak for her. And then when all was said and done, she said, "You want a match? I'll give you a match. Let's go." Straight up, Kiana's supposed to talk more. That's the job. We want the person that speaks English as a first language.
Talk more and being the focal point are two different things. She was the focal point of that situation.
She was talking on behalf of Julia. All she was talking more. That's her job. It's like saying Paul Heyman is the vocal point when he's in the ring cutting a promo.
Vocal, not vocal.
Focal point. But you're saying that Heyman's the focal point when he does the majority of the talking. The manager's supposed
to. Still not. No, you would still say that Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed are still the more prominent thing. The same thing with Brock Lesnar.
Julia was
Christ almighty, you can go back to the fucking Freebirds with Jim.
That's exactly how it's supposed to be. They did it to a T, perfectly, exactly as you're supposed to do it. No issue. Julia was right there. Julia got the last laugh, and Julia's mouthpiece did all the mouthing.
Whoa, now.
That's why we got a
over there. I still think that Julia has taken a backseat.
To who? To what?
To everything.
To what?
Even Alba Fire was more prominent, I think, in that promo segment. That
Alba Fire said 3 words, and nobody understands them because they're Scottish. She said 3 words.
You can't say that.
I get it. But yeah, she said nothing. Chelsea, again, an agitating heel, big personality. Yeah, definitely owns the room. Kiana, Julia can't verbally battle Chelsea. Kiana's got to do it. That's why they got Kiana.
So what was the big takeaway from Julia in that segment then to you?
Julia's going to let Chelsea fight her. So she's going to whoop her ass for running her mouth. That's the takeaway. And that's perfect.
Going to let her fight her. What?
They're going to have a match.
Yes, but no, this is the way you put it. She's going to let her fight you. I will let you fight me.
She allowed it. She was like, "You think you're better? I'll give you an opportunity to prove that you are in the ring. See you later." Bye.
That's fair.
But yeah, I think she gets the last laugh, and she's doing fine. And Kiana's going to do a lot of the talking because she does talk.
That's all she does.
She's supposed to. It's a role.
Don't say nothing when I don't have over favoring opinions on her in ring. So, sir,
she's amazing in the ring. She's solid in the ring.
See what I said. What I said.
But like again, she's good in the ring, man. She again, don't sleep on Kiana. Think you're missing this one, but don't sleep on her. She got.
When's the last time Julia defended?
A couple weeks ago.
What was it? Actually defended, or was she just in a match, with a tag team match with Kiana? To where that's when it became
that was
because
the match with Kiana was a month ago.
Kiana James.
The tag match was over a month ago. Kiana James had a really good match the other night. Was it last week? Yeah. I don't know what more you want for your mid-card champion. Unless she jumps over Jade and Tiffy. She's exactly where as high as she could be. And yeah, again, Julia's doing just fine. And Julia's work is in the ring.
Is it?
Yes. Do you not know?
Halfway agitating, halfway asking what the people want to know. As Nexus says, happy Halloween, guys. Paul, why is Jeff Cobb a thing? Seriously, what the fuck does he contribute to this part of the reason why SmackDown King sucks?
Well, no.
His words, not mine.
Yeah, a little bit of a jump off at the fucking end there, Paul. Like, Jesus Christ. It's kind of silly. This show had a really bad episode, so it's like the worst show they ever put on TV. That's a bit of a stretch. And Jeff Cobb's phenomenal. We might not know that yet as WWE fans. But Jeff Cobb, we were pumped that he's here. And he's outstanding when he gets going. The MFT stuff hasn't been fucking overly wonderful. But let's be real. Jeff Cobb is no way, shape, or form correlated to bad SmackDown. What the fuck are we talking about?
Well, yes, that's an over-exaggeration as we're getting, I swear to fuck, this is not AI, as we're getting Utah Elbow.
So
we got mascots wrestling right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I just checking real quick. On the 18th of October, Julia beat Roxanne Perez in a one-on-one title match. On the 17th,
I'm asking what people wanted to ask. I'm asking what Damon asked. When was the last time Julia defended her title? I'm asking what people want to know.
There you go. There's your answers. There's your answers.
There you go.
But MFT is in the ring.
And Jeff Cobb. So it's Tama Tonga and Jeff Cobb are your tag team. Why do you not have the Guerrillas of Destiny working as a fucking tag team?
Maybe trust in one particular member a little bit.
They're a fucking tag team. There's reasons they're brothers. Right. I mean, fucking just let Natoa do what he's gonna do. But we've got Motor City Machine Guns taking on MFT of Jeff Cobb and Tama Tonga.
Right.
For everyone that doesn't like Jeff Cobb. And now, well, is Jeff Cobb relying, like, to a WWE audience that doesn't know of Jeff Cobb beyond WWE, you would say he's underwhelming. But we know him as Jeff Cobb. He's way beyond that.
Yeah, very much a background guy here, and he hasn't done a whole lot. I mean, again, when someone's used so minimal, I can't equate him to anything else. But happy Halloween, Nexus. Let's go. Miss MFTs for the win.
Yeah. You got to do the Tama Tonga follow up with it. Yeah.
Right, this was the best. Nikki Cross, one scary bitch. Let's go.
We are underway with right now Alex Shelley and Jeff Cobb in the ring.
Right.
If this were Ring of Honor, we'd be eating our hearts out.
Right. I mean, again, yeah.
Right.
This one's a tough one to call. MFT can't really lose. MCMG hasn't been great. I'm really disappointed. I thought MCMG would be a bit stronger in their booking.
Yes, but they're also very much the back nine. Are they?
Oh, for sure.
They're almost on the same trajectory as DIY.
Yeah.
Like, we're waiting for those two asteroids to collide.
Right. Anyway, I'll be right back in a second, sir.
You're good. You're good. As I think, honestly, as I come back, to where you could probably end up getting Motor City Machine Guns wins this match because the Wyatt Six interfere. That still could be, should be. Honestly, if we're talking about war games, that should probably be your big match that actually feels like a caliber that would need it and warranted of faction versus faction type of thing. Now, granted, you could always do it with all of the men of, Uber heel team versus Uber babyface team and all of that, but remains to be seen. But Shelley and Sabin taking everybody out right now on the outside here. But yeah, I think we're going to probably get the Wyatts involved here. And again, it's Halloween. You have to have the Wyatts on television in some aspect. Nick Aldis or Adam Pearce. If they were to have a match, I would take Nick Aldis. MFT Hyenas. I see where you're going. Does that make Solo Scar? Mercy Machine Guns in control. Excuse me, right now, yes, they are. Basement drop kick. Oh! Dude, I got the hiccups coming up. Shoma Lahaya. Geekbox, I hate that WWE exclusive fans have been robbed so far of the true talent that Jeff Cobb is. Absolutely. And that's, again, as I believe we're in commercial break right now, where certain people are in commercial. But yeah, that's again why we try and cover all the wrestling, watch as much wrestling as we can, and expose people to wrestling. Christ almighty, we've even been exposed to Wrestling Revolver, House of Glory, all of that. And that's why I say, if you were to go off of just what Jeff Cobb's done in WWE versus the hype you've heard, and you just chose to not watch any of the hype you've heard, he's a peripheral player at best. And that's, you could say that's a fault to their booking, to their creative, of what gave me an Ilya versus Jeff Cobb US title match, perhaps. But yeah, if you watch Jeff Cobb, any bit of Jeff Cobb, outside of what WWE has presented you, world beater, world champion caliber guy, of one of those much almost like a Chad Gable, to the extent of if he was a little bit taller, I wish I was a little bit taller, I wish I was a baller. Just untouchable. Brock Lesnar level, without the allegations. But Spaz with a $5 super chat. Today's star asterisk not dressed DoorDash customer scandal is a better headline than anything happening on SmackDown or the World Series tonight. Spaz, I have no direction or reference as to what you are referring to, but so I'm going to say no. You have the Toronto Blue Jays that could win the World Series tonight, and we're setting up for Saturday night main event to where Drew McIntyre could win the World Championship tonight. So I see your $5 and I appreciate you, and I say nay, because I don't know what DoorDash. Did you just show up? Did you just answer DoorDash naked? Is that what you're trying to tell me right now, sir? Because if you did, then you're just admitting to a crime. But yeah, sir, I don't fully get the reference, so I'm gonna say nay. 316, what up, man? This show is not good at all. WWE need a big reset. Women need Liv Morgan back suit. Oh Christ, 316. I was waiting for you to fit in Liv Morgan here. I don't think tonight's been bad at all. Will I say it's the greatest show since sliced bread? No. Do I think it's a bad show? No. Do I think that they really want Liv Morgan back? Yeah, but could they also save her, like KJ's even mentioned, saved her for a Royal Rumble return versus she shows up on a random Monday Night Raw in a segment? That could be a thing. MDB, you're just trying to upset me with JC Mateo over Jeff Cobb. No. That is not a thing. That will never be a thing. And it's never going to be a thing. Paul, these shows are horrible, man. SmackDown is the worst WWE product ever at this point, and I'm not saying AEW is better because I don't watch it. It sucks. I can't even have an opinion. So then, all right, Paul, appreciate you. What the fuck are you saying, though, with I can't have an opinion, but here's my opinion? And I know we were saying that about AEW, but so, again, to you, to who was it before you that I clicked on, of 316, saying, oh, these shows are so bad. So then what would you do different? Offer an opinion, offer a critique versus just, it sucks. Why does it suck? Because it sucks. That's not any sort of opinion. That's not any valuable information. You are just at that point, respectfully, kind of just bitching to bitch, respectfully. And I mean, fair on you if that's what you want to do. But to me, as missile drop kick from Saban onto Tamatonga, kick to the gut, Enziguri into a DDT on a Jeff Cobb. But that's, I know for a fact, KJ and I, if we're going to critique something of here's what I would do differently, of here's why I think this is wrong, here's my faults with this, explain your homework, show your work a little bit instead of just it's bad. If you're going to just say it's bad and you can't provide any information as to why it's bad, I'm going to kind of have to look at it with you're kind of just saying it because that's what you kind of feel the line's supposed to be. I don't know how else to really gauge it if you're not going to provide any information as to what to you specifically you feel is the issue. Even if you don't want to provide at least an counter argument, what to you is the issue? What's the problem? Oh, it's bad. Why is it bad? That's the thing. Rodney, Big Nick, do you have any issue with a heel heel versus heel or face versus face match, or does it always have to be one or the other? It all depends. As both men working over Hikuleo right now at this. Now they're both just going at Tamatonga. You can do heel versus heel and you can do face versus face. It all depends on the story, the match context. It all depends on how you present it. It's not always your best case scenario, clearly, because you're already in an uphill battle. Oh, anyone feel a certain way with Tamatonga hitting the hidden blade as he gets the 1, 2, 3 out here? Yeah, Tama with the hidden blade for the 1, 2, 3 on Saban. Now they're going to just start laying them out. Who's going to come out and interrupt? This is where you're going to get your Wyatts. Catching fire. Yeah, as now Hikuleo is about to just choke slam Saban. So MFT picks up the win, and now they're just laying waste to Motor City Machine Guns here. No. Velocity was WWE's worst. Yeah, that is true. Oh, Dragon Lee's coming out, right? Or Christ, somebody, Ray Fenix. Ray Fenix, also known as Dragon Lee. I have a feeling the Wyatt's going to show up. Eric was in the background backstage. Was he? I missed that. Oh, it's a big boot. MFTs aren't done yet. Not by a long shot. Not by a minute. Shinsuke. Oh, here's your fucking war game. Shinsuke, Fenix, the Wyatts versus MFT. That be your Survivor Series?
Just everybody. I think maybe
there's already been people. We've already theorized and hypothesized about MFT versus the Wyatts, and people thought that you'd throw Shinsuke in there when he was Shinsuke Nakamura, and he's no longer Shinsuke.
And part of me wonders, is it going to be Is it going to be more of a traditional Survivor Series match than an actual War Games?
Could be. Could. Which would you rather see? So you have this feud, and you have Uber babyface versus Uber heel. One can be in a cage, and one can be traditional Survivor Series. What do you do?
Yeah, I think I'd rather put like the Wyatts and the MFTs and kind of like the lower of the match. If you're gonna do that like Avengers Assemble match, then that kind of needs the big fucking cage, doesn't it?
Fair enough. Fair enough. As I'm surprised there's no Wyatt 6 tonight with that.
I was really surprised with that actually.
Right.
Oh, now he's talking to Drew about the contract.
Did you hear the alleged rumor that he was almost going to go to New Japan in 2017?
Oh, Drew?
Yes, when he was on his free agent deal initially from WWE, that he almost signed with New Japan.
Yeah, I mean, again, it doesn't surprise me. I'm sure. I mean, he had kind of started building back his name. So, I mean, imagine how the landscape could have changed.
Right. Well, and how do you feel as I'm in not exactly a commercial, it's more of just an advertisement for their schedule. Christ somebody, not Tomatonga, yeah, Tomatonga, out here now hitting the hidden blade as his finisher.
I don't mind it. I think he's used it in the past, so I don't mind it. I mean, everybody kind of uses everyone's shit, so I'm not that hung up on it.
Fair enough. Fair enough. But I am in commercial break right now.
Me too, sir. As we are in the bottom of the fifth, 3-1 Dodgers at the moment. Jays are having trouble getting the offense going, as kind of worried, but Clement just gets on. But the show rolls on, folks. Don't forget, we are back tomorrow, 6:45 p.m. We go live for the Saturday night main event. It's going to be a fun one. Lots of title implications. If it stays 4 matches, what it looks like it's going to be 4 matches, it's going to be interesting. Punk, Jay, we're going to get a new title holder in that one. Drew, Cody, what's going to happen? Tiffy, Jade, what's going to happen? And of course, we also have, I'm missing one. What's the one?
The triple threat for the IC belt.
Yeah.
Yeah, broken condom.
Let's go.
Which I think he retained. He's the only one to me that I think is honestly a clear-cut retention. The rest of it probably is going to be a title change to me.
There's a potential for 3 plausible title changes for sure. And I mean, including the J Punk situation.
Well, and that's also even, does that end up a title change? Someone mentioned it earlier. Granted, they mentioned you get a match in the back half of it, which I don't agree with. But on the same show, could you open the show with J Punk if you're going to get the Vision interference? So you still could end the show with a new champion, and you start the show with Insurrection.
Yeah, I'm torn. I think if you're going to do the run-in stuff, you might make let that match go first because of the messy finish. Mm-hmm. And then you go with the straight up kind of one-on-one. Punk gets the win. You go off the air with, last thing we see is Punk holding the belt up. That might work.
Well, you kind of said both things at the same time. No. I think, no, because I think if you get the interference of the Vision, that happens in the Punk J match, and then that negates that to where you could literally get no champion. And then you want the title change between Drew and Cody ends the show.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, if you're gonna do the bunch of the run-in and stuff, maybe first is better. But if you're just gonna give the straight up win, that might be the bigger of the 2 moments. But Drew beating Cody's still not bad. I mean, I think they're gonna bookend them, but I mean, what if they go back?
Yeah, I mean, if you're going to pull the trigger with Punk, that's where you went it. And you might get run-ins after he wins it. But yeah, it'll be telling the match order a little bit.
Yeah, the match order will be very interesting. I mean, again, if you're going to have the IC title, and I mean, we could open with the IC title. We could open with Jade and Tiffy. if you're worried that Jade and Tiffy might not be a barn burner, do you get it out of the way? Do you run that second to kind of protect it a little? I mean, it's interesting.
You run that second fresh off a commercial break.
Right.
So Ray FedEx versus Tala Tonga.
Next Friday.
See, they keep using the fucking derpy image for Jacob Fatu. Fucking Kung Fu Panda ass. Instead of what he has now, he's derp alert.
I think it looks great. I think the makeup is awesome.
They look like a knockoff Slipknot Mushroom Head metal band. They look like the cover band of MFTs or NFTs. Yeah.
Tonight, Nick, they look good to me. Like shit.
Having to me, having to you.
Who am I to judge?
Charlotte Flair versus Nia Jax.
All right, so
everybody has to face Nia Jax on SmackDown. I'm fucking sick of everybody has to face Nia Jax on SmackDown.
Where is this going? I mean, she just lost to Alexa. What's the point of running this back with Charlotte?
Exactly.
I don't get it. Unless Nia has a friend.
Does she?
I don't know. All this.
Who would her friend be?
As we are in the main event, Nick, the main event segment of Nick Aldis.
The riveting main event on a contract signing.
I'm over them. I am.
We've just seen so fucking many. Dude. And not just, in a lifetime of being a wrestling fan. I'm talking like in the past 2 months. We've probably seen once a week.
No,
how you doing over there, pal?
We saw a contract signing on Wednesday that began in the overrun. They did a contract signing in the overrun on Wednesday. The fuck are we doing? And everyone's talking about what a brilliant segment it was, because who would have thought that they were throwing Tony's voice through the PA system, which you could tell right away, and that Hangman was going to sneak up on them. We all knew. Why did you bring out they want to talk about how brilliant it was. Why were the fucking mascots brought out to the ring in the first fucking place? The whole thing was dumb and childish, but you got Mark Alvarez who were like, oh, it was fucking amazing. It was a mess. It made no sense.
We had mascots wrestling earlier tonight, so I mean,
no.
To call a mascot, yeah.
What do you mean? No, I mean the costume guys. So they get the end segment in the overrun.
I get it. We literally had mascots wrestling earlier tonight, though, too. So,
what mascots wrestled tonight?
The University of Utah.
Regardless. I mean, Wednesday was interesting. They did a contract signing in the overrun, which is crazy to me. Crazy.
Yeah, because so that happened beyond where you even had it fitted in. So you had no time in your show for a segment that was a big contract signing, a legal proceeding. Couldn't fit in within your 2 hours.
And a contract signing on the spot of winning the match. Like, we don't sit down, we don't read the contract over, we just out of breath, here
I don't need to read it. I know it.
No. Yeah, I didn't even think about it. Oh, yeah, brilliant segment, guys. You're right.
They were one step away from signing the contract in blood, but we'll get there.
Masterful.
But yeah, so we're in the nitty gritties. We're in the contract signing between Cody and Drew McIntyre as Cody with the pumpkin ass suit. He is the Pumpkin King.
He really is. As they're showing his a little bit of his heelish antics as of late. Very orange.
Yeah. You do kind of just want to dislike this guy.
He's got
He's too polished. He's too clean.
Yeah, he's got a pompous hair about him, bro.
Well, there was something with him when I gotta finish the story for my daddy. Right. Now that that's gone,
he hasn't used that much.
All that sentimentality's fucking gone away. There is no emotional tie-in
to Cody. I mean, I think the fans are very emotionally invested in him. The crowd's loud for him still. That's the thing. I mean, maybe for you or I, we want a little bit more, but I think there's a lot of investment from the fan base, and that's probably, why we've seen him be the champion and kind of have the way. Though, how much longer can it last? I don't know. He still gets such a big reaction. It's so tearing.
Torn asunder. It's a hairy situation out there.
A hairy one.
Y'all got caught into being crowded cryberries. Cryberries? No.
Right.
Ooh, I know you ain't saying me. Why you saying fuck me for?
Right.
Men in orange. I actually was able to watch TNA last night and was blown away by what we are missing. I can't believe we have barely mediocre wrestling on TV. Yet TNA isn't readily available. Just my opinion. Rodney, though, if you watched TNA last night, you watched the best of the clip show of the final deletion of the Broken Hardys. So I don't know fully how to judge what you're saying because you watched literally the most spectacular, cinematic, fantastic version of pro wrestling.
Yeah, I mean, you really did. So, but he does have a point. I mean, we talked a lot about that. TNA trying to get that TV deal and get that national exposure puts them on a different plateau, puts them directly in the conversation about number 2, number 3, who's what and how. But they need that. They need that exposure because I think then you see the fan base that never ever tunes into a TNA match, never sees anything TNA, and they just badmouth it and bash it like this. This fear of, oh my God, if TNA's too good, they're not going to like my favorite show. And I think that, that TV deal is going to mean a world of difference for this company.
I was going to say, they do all of that until they can show it on their stream while they're streaming it. But yeah, it really is. That's the truest right now, the biggest divide and the only divide I feel between AEW and TNA of that being a really tight conversation is TV availability. Viewership availability.
Right? It's the crowd singing Cody Rhodes.
Roman Reigns. I will counter sing. Right. Yeah, that's what it is. You're Bray Reigns.
Bray Reigns. Bray Momoa.
Yeah. You're auditioning for the Street Fighter movie.
Right.
That one bit of hair, you just having a ball with it.
It's long. It's in the way.
It's all long. Does this show feel long to you?
I'm not overly fucking thrilled with this.
Sports entertained?
It's been a lackluster Friday, and I know our buddy Paul was going off about how bad SmackDown is, but I think last week and the week before they had decent SmackDowns, like they were better. This just feels a lot of lackluster. Like I'm not super into anything. Jade Tippy was
just gone to a slow creep. It's slow it down,
right?
Slow it way down.
It's just it's just
not. You were setting up so much for a Saturday's main event that now you can't build future storylines past Saturday's main event because then you're giving away what happened at Saturday's main event to an extent. So now we're in this weird placeholder stage.
And you know them well enough. I mean, they know tonight's Halloween. They know they don't have to pump this show full of stuff because people are going to be busy no matter what they put in it. A Friday night Halloween of all things, I mean, is a killer for SmackDown. But I mean, again, a couple things that kind of built up as far as tomorrow goes. But remember, there's only 4 matches. So the opening of the show builds up the women's match. The closing of the show builds up the men's match. Everything else in between felt. I mean, I got a little excited about the potential of Ciampa and what they could do with him, but not a lot of like Carmelo Hayes and Kit.
Yeah, well, I said this on Thursday. Of one company, we question their morals. The other company, it feels like they've rested on their laurels. And that's what it kind of really feels like with WWE. They're resting on what's been established. We won't rock the boat too much either way.
Mm-hmm. And I really mean, like, it feels like, we sell buildings out, the fans are cheering, so it doesn't really matter what product we put on. And nobody's really, I mean, again, this is where we want to see AEW do better. We want to see TNA do better. We want to see companies do better, because that's when WWE is forced to be at its best and utilize things to its max. I've been a big defender of Triple H. But yeah, I feel like not a lot of good, like, I'm not super pumped by a lot of SmackDowns. And even the stuff like Cody's not pulling, you just talked about, I mean, he is getting a reaction from the fans. But if you're sitting back and watching the actual arc of Cody, are we that into it the way that we used to be? Maybe not.
Oh, no. There is an opportunity to strike. There is a opening right now. If you are a AEW, a TNA, dare I say, an MLW,
Right.
if you want to strike at the big dog and try and really make a challenge, make a run at it, there's a window right now, I feel, that's open. It might be the back one by the basement, but the window's fucking open. Now, can you just jump through it?
Yeah, I don't know what we're gonna do. Do we still try and hold to like kind of the artificial brand split that exists? Do you kind of have things kind of bleed? I feel like Netflix, obvious, like they're getting the preferential booking. You moved like Roman's shit over there, Paul's over there, Punk's over there. Yeah, maybe that's part of the dilemma. That is,
I said it facetiously yesterday, but I do think it's going to actually be a bit of a thing. This Saturday's main event, much like KJ's dreadlocks, are going to change the very fabric that it is woven into of when it comes to the WWE universe. You're going to probably get a new champion, Drew. You're going to get a new champion, either Jay or CM Punk. So where are we going to come out of that? You're most likely going to get a new champ in Jade Cargill. So you're going to have a lot of your top champions shake up all in one night. So you're hitting a hard reset in a way.
It kind of feels like it. And I mean, again, I hope they can do something with it, but I don't disagree with you.
If Cody retains, is it bland? Is it stale? Is it going to be an issue?
I think it might be. Again, unless there's some bigger story at play and it's something cool, and something cool happens to get us out of it, fine. But yeah, verbal agreement.
Cody cheats to win.
That'd be interesting. That'd be very interesting if Chody.
He's a chode. Let's be honest. Yeah, that's right. A Freudian slip in the business. He's a chode.
Right. Chody the cheater.
Chody Rhodes.
Right.
With different styles. Yes, because Drew did face it. Fucking hell, Cody.
What?
No, he's just going, I'm halfway taking the piss. But you didn't face anybody with different styles. You didn't go from here and there. Hey, yes. You didn't fight out there. You weren't fighting them on the beaches. You weren't fighting them on the land. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Listen here, Pumpkin King. When I got fed up in WWE, say AEW. I quit. Hey, we got bald feed. When I got fed up in the WWE, I quit. You look way better than, surprisingly, way more distinguishable than the fucking Shakira.
What is happening in my life?
Halloween, bitch.
It's all right. We're in the main event. We're in the last few minutes of SmackDown. I'm transitioning to fucking Blue Jays mode.
You're transitioning one way.
Oh my God.
You look like Captain Spaulding from House of a
Thousand. I 100% look like Captain Spaulding. I was sitting here thinking it. That is jokes.
See, Drew didn't point out you wear your little orange suit.
Yeah, no kidding, Pumpkin.
This is the house. Come on in.
Hi, boys and girls.
You get what you get.
What a silly life. What a silly life. KJ Wyatt. KJ's head is wildly symmetrical. This is hard to believe with all the bumps I've taken.
They did all form it like a fucking dome.
It's an egg. You.
Oh, Cody again though is the one that's going to take the shot with the belt. Like Cody's doing heel tactics. Cody is doing clearing away heel tactics in this segment.
He's the one to tell. Oh, Drew ducks and rolls out.
What did he fucking say that got so far? He mentioned his orange suit. He's so offended by his orange suit.
Right. But
look at Claymore.
Cody's losing his temper. Cody's losing his cool. And I don't know how you got the Claymore already, but I just got it now.
Fair enough. You know, Cody's losing his grip, his grasp on his sanity.
Right. Good Dark Knight Joker eyes. Yeah, now I look crazier. This is fucking hilarious.
Drew is kind of the Burberry kilt out hero. He's kind of channeling his MJF. Oh, Cody's gonna go through the table.
Does this mean Drew's not going over?
No, we'll buck the rules. We'll buck the trend. If Cody retains again, though, Drew's dead in the water because you don't have anything. You don't have Jacob anymore that you can fall back to throw him into. What is he going to fight Ilya now? So that's a big drop off going from world title contender to U.S. title contender. Cody needs a fucking shakeup. And I hate to tell you, I think it's going to be him losing the title needs to be the big fucking wake-up call, the big shakeup that he needs.
Right. We're just catching up, MDB. That's all. We're just catching up. You're right, though. I mean, again, you need something. You need something. And again, if this is just another failure for Drew, Drew starts losing his luster. We talk about how good Drew's been in this role, but it means nothing if you never win. And he lost to Punk. He hasn't won a big one. You need something. And again, you came off 2 shitty Saturday main events. WrestlePalooza wasn't great. The last one we just did was better. I can't remember what it was. Hilarious. But, I mean, now you have an opportunity, really shock the world and do something cool on a Saturday night main event.
Yes. And as Rodney says, you want to know how I got these scars? You want to? You kind of look like the Barbarian. I was halfway chuckling. The Barbarian out here.
The Barbarian was 100% my first thought. 100%. I was like,
Road Warrior KJ out here tonight, folks. As that does Friday Night Smackdown. What?
I'm gonna be fucking pulling dread out of fucking everywhere for a week.
But again, it just looks like we can't see it, so it just looks like you're pulling nothing.
Pulling my hair
I'm losing my mind. The worms.
He looks crazy.
But yes, that does Friday Night Smackdown. We do still have Game 6 going on right now. Let us know what you're taking. Yeah. What's your rating out of 10 for Friday Night Smackdown? I know again. And so I know some people earlier, and Paul included, were just, this is the worst thing I've ever seen. This is terrible. I don't think it was that at all. And again, provide your work, show your work, explain what is the issue, not just say it's bad.
Mm-hmm. I feel like it was on par, really close to Dynamite this week. And I think I'm going to give this.
What did you give Dynamite this week?
I was going to give it a 6, and then I took a point off for doing an angle in an overrun.
For John Moxley, Kyle Fletcher?
Yeah, no shit, right? Like, what are we fucking doing? But the overrun, the angle in the overrun bothers me because, like, fundamentally, you don't understand what we're doing here and how you're supposed to set things up. It's like the people that said, like, starting the pay-per-view with the match already started was super cool. No, it was super dumb. Because of how they did it. They could have done it super cool. But instead, you start a match with 4 minutes left in the pre-show. Well, then that's bad. That's
Uncle KJ, we had Pyro to start the show with all 4 men fighting in the ring.
It's so dumb that's enough. So dumb that's good enough. Like, to me, it matters. It's got to matter. And so I took a mark off for that. But tonight, very lackluster. Very just kind of through the motions. the contract signing was what it was. Somebody went through a table. We expect it. Been there, done that. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, again, it's just kind of like they did the dance. 6 out of 10.
Oh, I was worried you were going to go there. But yeah, so is it a spooky dookie 6 out of 10?
Right.
Not even a 6.5. Can't even be salvaged to a 7. Straight
Fiend,
6.
Yeah, no, I don't know. Fiend KJ is not feeling it.
Fiend KJ is not having none of this. Well, like the Ilya match was good. It started off
that was a
good.
great match, yeah.
Right, and then it felt like they just decided, well, we've done enough. Well, let's pack it. It honestly, hand of Jesus right now. If it's kind of like us, if we were handing out the candy to trick or treaters and it got cold, and it's kind of like, well, that's enough right now. Let's just pack it in here. So yeah, it kind of felt that vibe. Like by the time we got to the end of that show, was anyone jazzed about SmackDown anymore?
No, I feel like we were getting I was getting side tangenty and distracted and playing with my hair. How fucking hilarious to say aloud. First time ever on stream, I was playing with my hair.
He used to run his fingers through his hair constantly. I don't know what this feels like.
Right, sitting here braiding my hair while I'm live, again.
All is braided already.
I'm not sitting here going, "Oh my god, this is terrible," but at the same time, I'm not like, "Oh, this is really good." It wasn't super exciting. I was kind of looking forward to it coming to an end tonight.
Yeah, what I'm looking forward to more is AB Johnson out there saying Halloween on Halloween marathon on AMC.
Makes sense. Let's go.
Yeah. There's actually a movie theater by me that was actually showing it back in the theaters, the original G.
I like that. That's always good when you can go back and watch some of the older movies in the theaters. It's a fun time.
Especially when they were before you were a twinkle in your dad's eye and everything.
Right.
7.5, 6 out of 10. The candy melted. 6 out of 10. 6 out of 10. KJ Barbarian rules.
I like that. The candy melted is a good way to put it. Like, we were happy we had the candy, but it melted before we could enjoy it. That's what tonight kind of felt like. It melted out before the show was done. Like, we were just kind of like, oh.
I know. I don't feel like that's one of those when someone gives you like apple slices or something like that. Or someone gave you a granola bar in your fucking trick-or-treat bag.
Carrot sticks was one of my favorites ever. Carrot sticks in a Ziploc baggie. I was like, I don't even, what?
You just gave me trash. Why are you giving me trash?
Why'd you give me
garbage days on Tuesday?
All right. This is brutal.
Yeah, which Treehouse of Horror was this?
Oh, I like it.
Jordan, I see you. Josh, 7 out of 10. 6 out of 10. Valerie, CM Punk is way overdue to win a world championship. He needs to win at Saturday's main event. And you know who needs to win tonight? The Toronto Blue Jays.
Toronto Blue Jays. I would kind of.
Oh, fuck. Again, okay. Sorry, it was pop up and I thought it went deep.
Oh, this is a thing where you're like fucking a month ahead of me again?
I'm not trying to do anything out here. I'm caught up in the Firefly Funhouse pandemonium out here. So the time works differently around here.
Yeah, I'm like 90 seconds behind you at least.
Well, I can revert.
I need a little Nate Dogg over here, bro.
Hey, we gonna rock it till the wheels follow. Hold up.
6.5 from Kyle. It's a go home. What did you expect? And fair enough. I mean, that's a valid point.
I expected a good go home.
But I feel like the trend, especially for the dub, is not a whole lot happens on the go homes.
That's not excusable, though. Just because they fucking do it doesn't mean we need to help.
Give it the 6.
I know, but I'm saying we need to hold their fucking stokes to their fires to the fucking flame.
100%.
Just the same and everything.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit if it's supposed to be a go home, in home, at home, what have you. You look like your fucking horns are starting to grow there, my guy. A little bit. That's how you know KJ's the goat out here. He's growing the horns himself.
Right. Looks like I took a bullet.
But I don't care if it's the go home show or not. If it's a go home show, that's even more of an indictment.
Yeah,
Sell the fucking show at the end. They didn't do that.
Well, it's interesting because I think it's different now because you only have 4 or 5 matches. So, like I said, you open the show with the Tiffy stuff, you close the show with the Cody stuff, and we go home. Like that's the rest of the show doesn't mean anything for tomorrow. You know what I mean?
That's bad. That's bad. That's not good. That's
I
bad.
agree. I'm on your side. I agree.
Fair enough. Do you want to give me a point where I can hiccup?
Top of the 7th counts 3-2. Pitcher setting up for the 3-2
Hernandez.
pitch.
Right now, do we get at the same point? Or I got an 0-2
right,
count.
There's the pitch. And bounced it foul, Hernandez.
Oh, so then let me know when you get the punch out.
Oh, getting the punch out? Yeah, it's still 1 out on the board right now.
Yeah, no, you're good.
5. I don't know why the fuck I'm so far behind you. Bills win Sunday.
Yes, they will.
Do
they? Better.
Do they?
They goddamn better. I made a goddamn celebration out of it. In the middle of the afternoon, I don't got to watch no Patriots games, no nothing, no interrupted. Bills versus Chiefs, abso-goddamn-lutely.
Yeah, I did get the punch out. I was trying to tell you.
Oh, sorry.
So I might.
Don't worry. I'm sure I'll catch up to you, if not pass you at some point.
Weird. 7 out of 10. Bills Mafia will beat KC Cheats. Big game, Nick. Big game.
Well, you got the big game of. I need the Blue Jays to win to give me hope about us. If we supported you, so you support us now.
Right. You're trying to get that good juju. I would really like this series to end tonight. It makes life easier for me and everybody else. We just
for all parties involved. So you got a 1-0 right now.
Strike.
Edmund taking on Verlander. I almost thought they had fucking Verlander in right now. Jesus.
There's a lot of YouTubers calling Triple H's ass out. I'm telling you, man, people are fed up. Well, there you go. Are people really fed up, or is a pocket of the internet audience really fed up?
Well, there is a claim to be made on it, but again, I think that some people go just way over the top with it, go too far, and oh, this is terrible, that's terrible, everything's terrible. The sun's down and the sky's up and everything like that. There is definitely issues. That is not deniable at this point. There is issues to be had, and this is where now, also with AEW, etc. There's the weak point. Hey, Luke Skywalker, there's the fucking, escape hatch or whatever the fuck it was, to where you just got to drive down the little fucking tunnel and shoot 2 fucking, beams into the fucking Death Star there, and you can blow the shit up. There's the opportunity. There's the weak point, but can you capitalize on it?
Well, again, man, what I would love for people to kind of outline is really what their concerns are. I know my concern lately is, again, I've been resistant to it, but I feel like the argument of we have your money, so we don't really have to do more than just have people show up is starting to resonate with me in the last while here. We're getting a lot of pay-per-views with nothing really special happening. We're getting shows that are hit and miss, which is fine. I mean, in a run of a year, but I feel like it's starting to get enough that I'm getting worn down. I don't know how much I can find the positive of no, but they're doing X. I feel more shit's been a little bit like hot shotted and then forgotten. I don't know. It just, Fridays in particular, I mean, are a struggle some nights nowadays. I don't know, man. It's tough. What is the big issues?
Friday is the biggest lacking show, and I think is it that they don't have truly a long-term plan, or that because there's so much wrestling that you don't know when they're really, when, I don't want to say when you're supposed to get off, but one of those of they constantly they run through it so much that by the time you get to where you should be, you've already seen it half a dozen times of By the time I'm supposed to be excited for movie number 2, I've seen movie number 5. I don't fucking care anymore.
Yeah, I feel like, and you're right to an extent, and I think that I do think in an attempt to kind of fuck with AEW this year, it's just been a lot of WWE, like, oh, these guys again. Just because it's been so much, like, we're going to do WrestlePalooza, but then WrestlePalooza needs to blow our socks off. It's got to be fucking solid. Like, what are we doing if you're going to book these extra shows? You're just going to book them and put big names on them because that's going to be a bigger draw than your competitor to flex. And I was all for it. I defended them. And as a bigger company, they can flex. The little company wants to talk shit. They want to fuck around and find out. Then the WWE can flex its shit, but follow through on it. Don't just give us a WrestlePalooza that sounds good that doesn't turn out to be actually anything that we really give a fuck about.
They got some shit on the smoker. That boy howdy, don't you worry. It took us 13 hours to make and everything.
Right.
And it ends up being just bullshit. They do so much at this point, and it's so much of the same or so much redundancy a little bit.
Yeah.
Well, that's my issue with CM Punk and Jey Uso.
Mm-hmm.
And I know we've talked about it. We talked about it on Thursday again. If you haven't watched it between now and tomorrow for Saturday's main event, go and watch our previews and predictions show that we did for Saturday's main event. That down the road we could get to a CM Punk LA Knight, but I don't know if they'll burn us out on everything with how much we're getting CM Punk and Jey Uso before we even get to there.
I don't know. Like, I don't necessarily feel
you guys might be an example, but the theme is the overarching thing.
Yeah, and you're right in the sense of, and I think when you had less pay-per-views, right?
Mm-hmm.
You kept the main eventers apart. So people were dying. Oh man, I wish they'd fight. I wish they'd fight. Like, when are they gonna fight? Fuck, when are they gonna fight? But now you're running, pay-per-views 3 weeks apart, and you can't just stop the feud. So you're either leaving certain matches off pay-per-views, or we're getting them again and again and again and again. And I think that's where it starts feeling repetitive. Is we're getting, okay, we got to run it back. Okay, we're just going to mix it up. Now you have a tag team partner. Well, now we're going to, switch partners, and then we're going to do it again. Like, that's because you're doing so many fucking shows, and it's nobody bats 1,000, and you're just quality over quantity. We keep saying it.
Instead of the Mad Hatter, we've got the Mad Hunter of change places. And honestly, how many times are we going to get Randy just looking at the belt at this point? Like, to me, that's become a fucking meme at this point. There was no Randy tonight. There was no Wyatt Six to deal with the MFT.
Are we surprised on Halloween? How do you do Halloween and all we got was a Nikki cameo?
At best, yes, 100%. No spooky dookie. Not even a Wendy Chu sighting. Not nothing.
No trick or treat street fight. And this is my fear. And again, when we talk about pricing people out, to me, the bigger problem beyond the pricing out is that if you're making money hand over fist, you have no reason to change things sometimes. The perfect example, the Toronto Maple Leafs owner had a chance to get Wayne Gretzky. And his answer at the time, way back when, an infamous miser, Harold Ballard, we don't need Wayne Gretzky. We're already selling out. And, you get the sentiment, right? Like, we don't need to try so hard. The building's full and we're making tons of money.
Yeah, but that's going to dry up and that's going to tap.
Will it? Becomes the question.
You can't ask exorbitant prices and costs and everything and keep running everything back. You need to, at some point, the well is going to run dry.
What do you think?
I know it's a big question and a big TKO doesn't get how that model works because the UFC, the model, that cow, the teats may be raw, but they're still dripping out some sort of milk. It might not be great. There might be an eye poke in there and everything that fucks shit up and everything. But people still buy it. People still pay $80 pay-per-views, everything like that. So it is going to be an uphill battle. But this is, again, where we've said multiple times to everybody out there, if you really have an issue, Twitter complaining at this point is not going to really do it at this point. Speak with your wallet more than anything.
Yeah,
where you spend your money is going to be the deciding factor.
And you know how
where it counts.
Yeah, you know how guys in that office feel about the Twitter noise and stuff. They know, and sometimes they're directly doing things to get Twitter to go fucking bananas. They know what they're doing in that regard at times, but when it starts bleeding into a bigger issue, right? When it becomes a consistent and it's growing, the number of people saying the same thing is growing, and I'd be hypocritical if I didn't start listening and kind of looking at it, going, okay, they were hot for a while, they were on a really hot run. But are they really like? Have they done too much since Mania? Where I'm just like, fuck, another show. Like we're getting extra shows left, right, and center, which is supposed to be a good thing. But I mean, fuck.
Well, Bernard's saying this year has been great. Not feeling the burnout you guys are talking about. It's storytelling. It takes time.
Yeah, I like that argument, and I know that I would feel that Triple H, since taking over, has really forced the fans to understand patience, and you do not get surprise pops, surprise turns every single pay-per-view. Some pay-per-views are just what we sold you on. Whatever the card is, that's all you're getting, and that's all you do get. And we hope we give it to you good. But they don't always do that either.
Fair. And yes, I get the whole, there's a storytelling aspect to it, but what long-term stories right now are going on in WWE?
Long term, everything's fucking long term. Jay, Roman.
Well, Jimmy, no, I was just gonna say everything's long term.
There's a lot of long term storytelling happening in this company. That's where people are getting mad. I feel like some people feel like it's been too much long term storytelling. Cody Drew runs back for a long time. It would have been CM Punk Seth if that hadn't changed, but you're still running, CM Punk Paul to a degree. There's a lot of it where I almost feel like that's a bit of the complaint from the fan base is like, all right, like, okay, the stories are great, but can we get like some big moments along the way? Can we get some surprises? Some, like you said, maybe Drew has to win this Saturday, or we're kind of,
if we're going to say everything's long-term, then I need a beat or two throughout some of the chapters here. Out of a 10-chapter book, on chapters 3, 7, and maybe 8 or 9, I need a beat that hits. Yeah.
That's where I think sometimes the issue is like, and we watched it even with like the John Cena retirement thing of, the beats weren't quite there, and then it got a little flat, and then
the beat went on, but
right. So I mean, you as fans, I'm okay with long-term storytelling. I want long-term storytelling. But you can't just do nothing along the route and just keep having like another Cody Drew face to face. Oh fuck!
Like, Frodo and Sam didn't just show up at Mordor to throw the fucking ring in at the end of the fucking movie and everything. Right. There was some beats and some notes and some trials and tribulations they had to go through to fucking get there at some point.
Even the fucking trees walked in that movie.
Gandalf, fucking. They could have all just rode the goddamn bird to get to the fucking end of this, but I digress.
Yeah, I mean, do you feel that way? I mean, some of the titles feel that way. Like, I mean, we talked about it. Tiffy just hit 300 days, almost a year as champion. Cody's had the belt forever. We've seen the Raw title bounce around Gunther, Jay, but we're still kind of in the same mix. That one's got a little more bounce to it.
Tiffy running 300 days, does that feel like the least 300 days that have ever 300 dayed?
It hasn't been the most
memorable, monumental. Yeah, something that's going to stick with you past this year.
Yeah, like, I mean, good, not great, maybe. I mean, great job for your first time. But I think Triple H is having trouble as a crew. You talked about Julia tonight, and I shouldn't have to defend Julia the way I did, because she should be booked in a way that I don't have to defend her.
Thank you.
Right? Thank you. I had to defend her tonight, and it's like, well, why'd you make her U.S. champion if she's not going to defend the title? Who had the U.S. title before that, and she never defended it? Was it Vega that had it for a while?
Vega. It was Vega. That's what I was saying. She went from Puerto Rican princess to fucking spooky dookie serpentine witch out there. She went full Slytherin out of fucking nowhere.
right? And we saw it with the New Day. The New Day gets the belts. They never defended. They even made a joke of it. You defended your belts twice in like 6 months. It's fucking nuts. So it's hard to be excited about some of this stuff. Holy shit. Without actually using, the people that we like. Like, okay, great. Julia's got the belt. Now book her in a way that I don't have to tell people, no, she's really good. We should know, right? Like, you got to get her in shit.
Bendy is saying it's a lose-lose situation. AW stories are too short. Fans complain. Well,
No.
I think there just needs to be stories, but I digress.
Yeah, I kind of disagree with Bendy a little here. I don't know how you feel.
Well, I didn't even get fully through the comment of disagree, so I think we're right there with it.
Yeah, right.
You have stuff that is in AEW that, again, much like we were just saying with WWE, is far too long. The Death Riders are far too long right now.
Yeah, right.
But I think it's, again, it's not that stories are too short. It's that you not executing them well across the board. Whether you're doing it short, long, mid-range, up, down, left, right, north, south, however you want to say you're executing these stories, I don't think that they're coming across as well as they could, should, need to be.
No, and I think that's the difference. Is I think that it's almost kind of get where Bendy's going, and I'd almost take it a step further. Almost of the WWE is like granular, very into the minutia of every like the symbolism. They'll change color of their clothes. All this little detail, the symbolism. But you have AEW who just wants to get to, like I said, pop-up book writing. They just want the next big picture. Ooh, they don't care about all the little details or if it doesn't make sense. So again, I don't think it's about the length for Bendy's comment, more to the substance of what we're getting. And I think right now, I think AEW needs to have a creative come to Jesus, but we've been saying that for a year.
Spoken like my wife. It's not about the length. It's about the substance.
I like it. AEW always had way too short stories. They are very impatient, and they very much write their stories. But they do, like Nick said, have long shit that will not die.
That's the thing. They either will get off the tracks way too fast, or Jesus Christ Almighty, it's been brought and it's died and come back to life 3 times. Right. Just double tap the head and put it the fuck away.
Oh, you're not wrong. Like, I mean, it's crazy to watch it go that way.
Well, and to behold with WWE, they have stuff that they kind of want to keep staying at chapter 1 for the longest fucking time, and don't want to, again, like I said, you need beats throughout a story, and no one right now, either you've got Little Drummer Boy with Tony Khan, if he's fucking ba-da-dum-ba-ba-bum, trying to do everything and anything, and you have Hunter that's like tunk and doesn't know where to go.
Well, and I think my problem is you have a bigger roster. Both companies have a big roster, and both companies, I think, struggle to get everybody involved. And I think if every story is this long, and it's not every story, there are some short-term things sprinkled in, but JD, like, how long has Judgment Day been breaking up?
I think we're on season 3, maybe 4.
Right? Like 6 months, 8 months.
Well, like MDB even says, Triple H has stories that are longer than waiting for the final Game of Thrones. Dun, 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 dun.
Right. So that becomes the dilemma there. Is like, okay, so you got JD locked up in a long-term story. You have Punk locked up in something long-term. You have, Cody and Drew and all these other people. Then the other people who would like to get a turn or we would like to see get an opportunity can't get in there because you just, everyone else is holding for it. That's one of the hardest things I think 2025 has done or been for WWE is like the John Cena return. John Cena being champion. And really kind of log jammed everybody. We want to see
the John Cena retirement tour has been the best and worst. It was the best of times and the blurst of times with WWE. They fucked up the whole heel turn, and it has log jammed everything in the main event scene with this whole retirement tour of you don't know way to shake a stick 7 ways to Sunday with this of which way they're going to go, who's going to win, who's going to lose. There's still people that think he's going to go over Dom at Survivor Series and still become Grand Slam champion and be an IC champ going into his last match.
Yeah, to me, that's
it
no
is
crazy.
so all over the place, and it's been fumbled so fucking bad. They don't know where to get out of it.
Yeah. And again, that's my biggest concern is just is being complacent and not, not pushing the envelope, not feeling like you have to push the envelope. And I mean, there's been a lot of good things under Triple H. I mean, seeing guys like Penta and people out there that are trying to act like, oh, look at what Penta's doing and look at what Rusev's doing. And you got to stop that shit. They were doing nothing in the other company. They were doing nothing. So if they're on TV 3-4 times a month, they're doing better no matter what they're doing. It's better than zero.
Well, better than zero is, I guess, Shohei Ohtani with a double and then an intentional walk right now. So top of the 8th, 1 out. Man on first, man on second with Freddie fucking Freeman.
Yeah, the hero from game 4-3.
Just throw high inside right in the dome. Just send a message.
Yeah, the high stinky cheese.
Yeah, but there's been the whole narrative now out there that, well, Malachi Black, Rusev, etc., have all lost more in their time back in WWE than they have in their entire run in AEW.
See, that's where you got to be careful with numbers, because anybody can look up www.provemeright.com and find numbers that support an argument. But it's like saying, well, look how many times this team has lost. Well, they played 50 games. Right. Yeah, your team's lost less. You've only played 10 games. Again, and it's not that drastic in this stat, but it's such a fucking stupid stat. And there are certain people out there that just seem so desperate to run a narrative that they're just anything will be twisted to make it work.
Yeah, now we've just turned the field goal and we've faced it the other way, because wasn't it the whole thing that these guys wouldn't do jobs, that they didn't want to work, and now that they're working, oh, that's a big negative. Oh, that's a big positive. Again, you take the goalpost and you turn it the other way now.
Yeah. That's right there is genius, and that shuts the fuck up everybody. Wait a minute.
Exactly, but again, because everybody has microwave society, no one has a fucking retention span.
But the hypocrisy that comes out of it, Nick, you don't want to do jobs in this company, but now they are doing jobs, and look at these losers. Well, what do you mean? They're doing jobs. Isn't that what?
What?
Okay, so now they're doing what you said they wouldn't do, and now it's a negative. Like you said, just flip the fucking. Sorry, you put the ball through the hole, the uprights. It doesn't count, right? You gotta.
Did you ever have a thing that you thought? I think you thought. You think you thought.
Right. I think you thought. I thought it.
Right. Doing Are You How? Pig Latin shit? That's what we're doing? We're just pig Latining fucking pro wrestling?
Yeah, I don't get it. But we are on a commercial break right now, heading to the 8th, I believe, or the top of the 8th.
Middle of the 8th? Something in
Middle of the 8th. Middle of the 8th makes sense.
Well, I'm halfway of... Do I step for a moment of, I don't know, one of those of how comfortable we feel we're staying here. But Benny's saying, I just think because fans fantasy book, they have really high expectation for every show, then get upset. That's 100% the biggest. Well, that's a thing we've preached for the longest time. Don't fantasy book yourself into a work, brother. Don't be mad because they didn't do what you thought they would do.
Exactly.
You don't work for it.
Yeah, no, don't. You can't hold them accountable. And I just feel like, I think one of the biggest things with the online criticisms and the online critiques, and again, we do it at times, we try not to, but it's just watching everything in that microscope, everything in that tunnel where, what happened last week doesn't matter. What happened the week before, right now, right? We see a wrestler botch tonight. They're the shittiest wrestler ever, not realizing they just had a 5-star match the week before, and they're going to fight for the world title after. Everything gets just, so fucking down into that minutia again of just, you're just watching it, those singular moments. There's no context.
Oh, well, yeah, context is king, but that's again. So first off, seeing you doing this down the tunnel with the raccoon eyes was definitely a thing. Um, but also, this goes back to, I think, how a large portion of especially Twitter and your online viewership is actually watching wrestling. They'll tell you they watch every second, but they watch clips. Excuse me, they watch highlights because they don't get the context clues. They miss everything that's around it, and that's why they get about it. Because no, if you actually watch the show, XYZ, da da da, everything, they just they miss all the context because they watch 10-second highlights.
Yeah, right. In a lot of the ways. And I will admit, like, at first, when the narrative of like the WWE's kind of mailing it in, or they're not really, yeah, I'm kind of not feeling it. I defended it. I thought people were jumping the gun, but that narrative, it's going so long and so strong that you're starting to find the like, oh fuck, maybe I can't defend that the way I did. Maybe it is slowing down. Maybe we're not getting enough of what we're looking for. But also, I mean, again, it's a different type of business because I mean, maybe people do, but like, are people online freaking out like in episode 3 of season 5 of some show that, oh, I can't believe they didn't put so and so over, like I
I
don't
mean,
believe that.
I was angry at times with a lot
Crazy.
of shit that happened with Opie and Sons of Anarchy and
Oh,
everything like
right,
that.
but
And I was a big Glenn guy with The Walking Dead, so
right.
yeah.
So is that the case of like, oh, I can't believe they killed Opie, but it makes sense for the story, it makes
Spoiler
sense for
alert.
the show, but now the whole show's shit because they killed Opie.
Can I be honest? Can I be honest? It kind of was.
Let's go.
I kind of fell to watching past that, but I still watched. I still watched.
Okay.
May have not enjoyed as much.
Okay.
The Negan thing though too. I mean, but yes, yes, yes. Love me some Negan, but I halfway. I got where was it? MDB. Nick just embraced the wrestling for life overrun. You know what? I will, because I didn't know if I had a full ending or not, but I'll be back at it.
All right, so Nick popping off. We are still rolling. I see 50 people still hanging out with me. We get a ball 4. So the bases are loaded in the top of the 8th. 3-1, 2 outs. The Jays need to get out of this. Again, we knew game 6 was going to be a tough one. And just like game 2, it really shut down and quieted the Blue Jays bats. So here we are, folks. A pivotal moment in this series. Woo! How you feeling out there? I know I got a couple Dodgers fans. Dale agreeing with Nick. I did. I lost the hair. I couldn't handle it. I don't know how much of that is true because you can think something is going a certain way and then they go another way and it still be awesome. Very true, right? Like I feel like fans, younger fans in particular, don't always embrace the unexpected. Like they want to know all the answers ahead of time, but then complain that things are obvious. Oh, we knew that was going to happen. Yeah, but you wanted to know what was going to happen. You're trying to find spoilers. What are you doing? I think a lot of times when things come out of left field, and we saw a couple examples this year. JC Jane winning the NXT title, and there was all that backlash of can't believe they put the title on her. What a joke! Like, but that's how do we surprise you if we only put the people that you think are absolutely ready for it? So you're getting a tough pickle, right? So I don't disagree with you. We have always followed the stories and gave thoughts about where it looks like to be heading. For sure. And I'm not sure what specifically he gets them. He fucking gets them. Let's go. Top of the order for the Jays coming up in the bottom of the 8th. Ah. But yeah, I think what we were saying, and context is king, as I was saying, but there's nothing wrong with thinking this should go here, this could go here. And I've said it a million times of, I wonder if it would have been better for the audience if this happened. But you can't really be mad at the company for not booking what you fantasy booked. You can be disappointed if what they present isn't entertaining, though. You know what I mean? To me, there's a difference. Yeah, I figured as much. Okay, that makes sense. This has been Wrestling Firefly Funhouse production. When you're in it, you are in it for life. Ronan, I love it. And I'm glad you guys have enjoyed the show. And Nick and I, again, before we went live tonight, looked at Nick and thought, wow, we do some crazy, weird, nonsensical things that we never thought we'd be doing. So we appreciate it. We're glad you enjoy it. I see our, faithful 40 hanging around with us right now here on a Friday night. Back at it tomorrow for Saturday night main event tomorrow. Don't forget that. And currently we're just running down the end of Game 6 of the World Series. The Blue Jays need some more magic here to end it tonight. But as it stands right now, the Dodgers are poised to send this to a 7th game tomorrow. And we will be here live for Saturday night main event. And the Blue Jays all over again. Gonna make me miss bingo, damn it. For life, let's go. As an All Hallows Tide continues into the month of November, good night to the living and the dead. Good evening, good night. +2. It was in reference to the booking of the comment because people wouldn't be mad if it didn't go a certain way as long as they did. It's still good, right? Like, yeah, I think we've defended those moments. And I've seen people come out like, oh, I can't believe they did this. And I thought it was going to be that. And it's like, whoa, you got to step back for a second. What they did end up doing, whatever it was, worked out. And it was okay, right? Hashtag pre-mad, can't be pre-mad about things. But you have every right to. I think the trick with some of the fans is some fans think what they want is a representation of what everybody wants. Or what they want and a few of their friends that they chat wrestling with, they think that's an indication of the entire. Was this picture 12? Is an indication of what everybody wants. And you see those pockets online at times where there'll be just like this random pocket of people that are kind of championing something that nobody else is really going for. But sometimes fans think, oh, well, what we want is what everybody wants. And that's not necessarily the case in a lot of these regards. There's a fluctuation. There's people that think Tiffany Stratton should never lose the belt. There's people that can't wait for Jade to win it. There's people that think Jade's shit. So again, you get that mix and they got to kind of work it out and present it in a fun, entertaining, believable way. Ooh, bad. Come on, that was a strike. For life. Let's go. I want the Blue Jays to win only because Dodgers are filthy rich. Yeah, I want the under. I mean, I'm always an underdog guy. I'm going to go for the home team. But again, I'm always happy when the teams like the Dodgers spend all that money and then they shit the bed. I don't care what sport it is. That's why I like when the Yankees lose. Sorry, Nick. This is crazy. 3-1. Nobody on. 2-2. It creeps through. Let's go. We got life. Springer, man. The ball just finds a way. Squeezes fair. George Springer on in the 8th. Here we go. Sasaki throws it in there. Sasaki looks 12 years old. It's crazy. JC Mateo is still unforgivable. In what way, though? I mean, is it the name that's the issue? I think they could do a better job with Jeff Cobb. I think they brought in everybody to the MFT real quick, and I think that's why they did the reset. But now you got to put them in matches and situations that look amazing, that look good. that make them look strong. Let's go, Blue Jays. I mean, I don't give a fuck about the name. I just want him to wrestle good. I don't care what you call him at the end of the day. We've had some crazy bad names. And some of the names, I don't know who, like, I know they come up with these lists of names. Some of these fucking people, I have no idea how they have creative jobs with some of the names they've come up with. But he wanted that name. That's the other part of it. Ba, 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 ba. Big pitch in. We got 3-1. Like, for the example, I really want Punk to lose tomorrow and win the Elimination Chamber in Chicago and go on to the Undisputed title at Mania. If it doesn't happen, make sure it's still good. So here's the thing. Like, that's a perfect example because so many people are against. What is the internet audience going to be like, Boston, if Jey Uso wins that match tomorrow? What is the fucking fallout of that going to look like? What are people going to say? How are people going to act about Jey Uso beating Punk? Still here, still with you, folks. Apologize for the delay. Nikki should be back here any moment, but yeah, apologize for the little bit of the glitch there for a second. Having a bit of an issue. Oh, Vladdy up at the plate. 1-on, 3-1 right now. Dodgers. I'd rather JC Mateo be in the MFT than be Jeff Cobb, the 13th man of the Cows family, for sure.
Well, KJ may be having an issue, but I'm back as Big Nick Dudley out here of, halfway costume change. I don't even know if the voice beyond can hear me or anything like that. Yes. As I've got Vladdy Jr. right now, 2-2 in the count. That's all 31 nights of Halloween. What? Right? What did I say? That's right. It was a reference to the fantasy booking comment. I feel like, I'm way up in there. Wrestling for Sports. I knew it. What did you know? Nick is taking off his spot. Yes, the fuck I am. Yeah, it's a little warm out here. But again, still, Big Nick Dudley, and I'm realizing more as I looked at, somehow even my tape is off here. But yeah, I'm a little off kilter. But what else is new around here? Names matter sometimes. You can't. Yeah, I will give you that. No, you can't just forego. But also, though, how many times now do you still think Walter when you say Gunther? So that's a little bit of it. The tape is off, makes it more Dudley. There you go, 100%. I'm Big Nick Dudley out here. I'm waiting for Casey to pop back up all of a sudden. The sign guy Dudley here. Oh, my brother, testify. Which I love everyone now out there with doing the Devon. Jim Ross, we're coming for you. But what matches are on Collision tomorrow night? Good question. Your answer is about as good or is probably as accurate as mine. Of who can get to the Google box first more, Damien, you or me? That's what I feel. As they're going down the history of day one Jays, town since day one-ish. We've been down since day one-ish of Bo Bichette and Vladimir Guerrero from 2015 of being 16 years old. Matt, that's the fucked up. That's the crazy part about baseball and even a bit of hockey. You can be all of barely even a fucking maybe an adult, a minor league adult, and you can be getting handed millions and millions of dollars. Oh, hi. How you doing there?
Yep, sorry, technical
You're
issue.
good. You're catching flies.
You can hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, I can see you, I can feel you, I can almost touch you, sir. Hands touching hands, reaching out, touching me,
touching you.
Sweet Jays of mine. Ba, ba, ba.
He's watching.
Yeah, sorry, I had to turn into Big Nick Dudley out here. Had to make a pivot. I had to, if I'm gonna undress, I had to at least, still say it in costume theme.
There you go.
Yeah, they were showing out there the whole history of, day one Jays down since day one-ish.
Yeah, I mean, again, I think what can't be lost in all this is it's been a journey. It's been a journey. It's been a battle. They've gone through good times. They've gone through bad times. They've underachieved. And again, I think, win or lose, this has been a success. This is amazing. We want the win. We want the dub.
Right.
Oh my God. But 2 outs, 2 on, 3-1. The go-ahead run comes up to the plate in the 8th. And things feel intense right now. Sasaki, 12-year-old Sasaki on the mound.
Is it him or is it Yamamoto that's been fucking
Hello,
Arigato, Mr. Yamamoto?
That's the one pitcher the Blue Jays haven't really seemed to figure out.
Yeah, but so then you can't pitch him in Game 7 unless he's going to come in for an inning or so.
Yeah, I think Ohtani's going to.
Is Shohei starting Game 7?
I think so. Because
fuck.
They'll pitch him. Well, we hit him. We spanked him. So we're not worried about Ohtani.
But Game 7.
They'll probably only pitch him 1 or 2 innings because then they can keep him in the lineup without losing their DH spot, I believe.
Yeah, well, he can stay in the pitch.
He can stay in the
DH. He'll do both.
Yeah, I think they might open with him, but that doesn't really make us as nervous as it did before. We've lit him up a couple times.
The Cabal, the KC ball, 30 years? 30 years?
93. So crazy how time flies. 23 years. 32 years? I'm bad at math. What's happening?
Christian, you forgot to tell me which costume was the best and worst I posted on Twitter. Well, did you tag us in it? Then I won't know. Ooh. Wrestling for Life Sports Highlights. Da-da-da, da-da-da.
There, fuck off.
Oh?
Right at the second baseman. End of the inning. We got 1 inning left, folks.
You got ahead of me now. Oh,
shit.
Don't go too far. Yeah, because it might be all over but the crying at this point, at least for this game.
No, it's only 2 runs. It's only 2 runs. 3 at bat. You're still alive.
You're going to come down to the bottom of the 9th.
And
you're not going to have Vladdy at bat because Vladdy batted this inning. So now I want to see what would be your 3 batters right now that are going to be stepping up that could give you a tying chance. You'd have to get a man on base, and then what? Springer hits another dinger.
Well, Springer's not going to get up to the plate yet. Where are we?
I like how this is KJ's moment. And trust me, I know I want this to be KJ's moment, but it's not looking like tonight might be the moment. Tomorrow might be the moment. Make sure you tune in tomorrow. Tomorrow might be more of the moment.
Right. Varsho grounds out. So we go to Kurt, who can hit. Burger. I love to call him Burger.
The Burger Meister Burger.
Again, big, first ever grand slam in the fucking pinch hitting spot for the World Series, so he can go. Clement can go. Jimenez is a little tough, and then we're back to the top of the order. So don't count this Blue Jay. It's 2 runs. It's early. I mean, if they can get out of the ninth quick, I mean, let's go. Miracles can happen.
Well, this tape is making me feel like either my eyes are off or the tape is off, and I feel like it might be one or the other.
Making me cross-eyed.
That's right. Benny, I actually don't mind Jay, but the entrance is getting annoying. I actually wanted the Royal Rumble to be completely random. I wanted the Royal Rumble to be completely random. You know what's a completely random name at that time to win the Royal Rumble? Jey Uso.
Yeah, Jay was a good pick to win the people saying that they're over the entrance. I'm sorry, that's a modern wrestling fan thing of. I mean, it would be like, I'm so sick of seeing these Austin t-shirts in the stores. Like, he is super over, guys. We got to stop hating on things that are super fucking over. The guy is doing his job to the highest degree. He is over as fuck. But we hate we hate Rhea Ripley. We hate Jey Uso. Lots of people, like, it's just, you can't be good. People got to shit on it. Oh, look at all this fun they're having. That's what the job is, to get everyone out of their seats. So I don't get it.
There's only 3 S's that wrestling fans hate, and it's shampoo, soap, and success. Not all y'all, but you know who I'm talking about.
Right.
Not as fresh than Jalen Brown's hair. No, he just went full bald. He didn't look like the AstroTurf that is Kevin Durant. And KJ, you're the last person to be talking about hair tonight, my guy. KJ just hates hair in general.
I fucking hate it.
Jey Uso is bad on the mic and mediocre in the ring. His heat entrance is over. That's it.
He's not bad in the ring, and he's a great promo. There's nothing wrong with Jey Uso with a microphone. Nothing.
3 letter, yeah. What is it? 4 words, 3 letter, yeah. 4 letters. Blah 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 blah.
I would put Jey Uso up against 90% of the other wrestlers out there in any company, and he's coming out strong almost every single time. Jay has no problem cutting. Yeah, he had his moments where he was fucking gassed out, and we saw that play out on Unreal. But my God, and again, the only people that think that Jey Uso can't wrestle are like the Jim Cornettes of the world, because he opens his fist in a way. Like, again, I completely disagree. Jimmy and Jay are perfectly fine on the mic.
I have plenty of videos that counter your premise on Jay on the mic. How many are from 2024 or 2025?
Yeah, like, I could go the other way with it. Like, again, I mean, he's fine on the mic. I've always praised the Usos. Underrated. The Uso Penitentiary stuff was solid all the way through. When they broke up, they're both good with the microphone. They have no problem conveying emotion. For my money, they're fine.
You have to get all X-rated like your boy Xavier Woods.
Right? Like, that shit was good shit.
We shall agree to disagree. I think that's clearly been stated.
Absolutely. I mean, again, I think at the end of the day, it's just everyone was fine with Jay until Jay won the Royal Rumble, and then everybody turned on Jay. He's just an entrance.
Success. It's the same people that hate Rhea, the same people that hated Roman when he won, when he was top of the bloodline.
Like, it's just madness.
I'll give you the benefit of saying it's the same people that dislike Cody, because I'm one of them.
Yeah.
You hate success.
Yeah.
Why does he look so good? Why is he doing so good? Why can't I do so good?
Right. Fair enough. I mean, again, it's a valid argument.
Yeah.
But I mean, again, I think part of it is your preference. But I think people get caught up in just being kind of droning the same shit and echoing the same shit that everyone else says.
Right. I didn't say I dislike Jay. I prefer the random list. Benny, again, not every we're not fully directing it at you.
Yeah.
It's overarching.
Mm-hmm. Let's fucking go.
As we're arching. Shout out Clown Girl, I guess, in the crowd there.
Yeah, there's some costumes out there.
Oh, Oh, swinging a whiff. 2 outs, top of the ninth. 3-1.
Get out of this. You got a bit of hope. You got a bit of hope, but you got to find.
Keep hope alive.
You're still breathing. You still got a chance.
Now, should you put the hair back on? Did they start losing when you took the hair off?
Yeah, I don't think so.
That is KJ saying, I don't give a fuck what you say. It's not going back on.
I put the lucky hat back on. Leave me alone.
Oh, foul ball.
When he can get a word out there, that's valid. Fair enough, right? Jimmy's a good promo too. Solo's gotten better at promos. A lot of this, I mean, Roman took a while to get good at promos. It's called the promo, son. You
want to be the big dog.
You
want to have to learn how to cut a promo.
Right?
Jay has the issue is he gassed the whole time. He's got to run his intro back fucking 4 times.
He's exhausted. And it's just a weird thing of like, oh, I hate this. Every time I turn on my TV and the whole arena is losing their mind dancing and doing this chant, and I fucking hate it. Like,
I'm handing people are handing this man small children.
You're like
I can't stand it.
You're the owner from fucking Major League. I hate this fucking song.
That's what it is. Yeah. Someone make that meme and send it to us of just Jey Uso's music. And I hate this fucking song. Yeah. You know what? I might try and make that after we get off of here.
That's awesome. Get in there.
Right.
Let's go to the 9th. Let's make a miracle, folks.
Oh.
Kurt is at the plate, or will be at the plate. I'm behind the MLB right now, so.
Well, you're ahead of me because I just got to the end of the 9th. Or the start of the first half of the 9th.
Oh, just
so I'm getting a commercial break right now before we start the bottom of the 9th right now.
Yeah, me too.
Fair enough. So we've somehow synced up. We've all come together now over me.
The Usos can't wrestle. Like Kevin Owens, the Young Bucks, they all do stupid super kicks. They suck. Wow, Paul. We're gonna have
Kevin Owens can't wrestle, according to this.
Kevin Owens, you're gonna have a personal issue with me. Kevin Owens can fucking wrestle, and Kevin Owens and the Bucks are nothing alike. The comparable might stop at the super kicks. And as far as the Usos go, I mean, one of the greatest tag teams ever.
This is where you're getting personal bias, I think, thrown into here, because I can meet you with some of this. Saying Kevin Owens can't wrestle, like, now it feels personal.
Yeah, it does. It feels a little like, again, it feels focused. It feels hyper focused. And again, some people out there and some of the experts, like I said, I know a guy like Jim Cornette hates how Jey Uso wrestles. But I don't watch a Jey Uso match and go, wow, this really sucks. Like the match he had with his brother, yes, it sucked. But he's had dozens of matches that weren't that match.
Yeah, I was going to say, you know who's a lot of people that don't think Jey Uso sucks at wrestling? Is the same people that are losing their fucking gourd every time he comes out there and buying Yeet merch and flooding meet and greets and everything with this guy. Again, there is still a critique. There is still an opinion. There is still a small sample size, I think, especially online.
Yeah.
But you also still have to trust what your eyes see. Like, the eyes don't lie. Chico, the eyes never lie. And what my eyes see is an arena that's sold out, losing their fucking gourd to this man has to gas himself out because he's so over, he's having to run his entrance back. When's the last time or first time you ever saw someone that had their own entrance was so over they had to do it twice?
Yeah. Well, that's like, I mean, again, I think if you go throughout the history, especially some of the biggest names in wrestling, and if you had a podcast environment, a social media environment during the Attitude Era, you'd have guys like Jim Cornette and some of these so-called experts out there, pointing out how shit Steve Austin's stomps looked. They'd be on every Monday. Oh, Austin out again, winning again. Austin Hogan.
We did the cement truck. We did the beer truck. We did the monster truck. What's next? What else are they gonna do?
Yeah.
What else is left for them to do?
Yeah. Why do they keep running back to stupid shit? The Rock does the same shit that Jay does, like the open-handed. It's a Samoan thing. That clap, they all do it. They've done it since the 80s.
Yeah.
They look like they're gonna throw a punch and they open their hand last minute. I got no problem with that. Doesn't like make me think, oh, what the shit. The Rock wasn't infamously like a technical, clean worker. Austin definitely wasn't. He was a fucking brawler. Did he get him? Take your base. Take your base.
I am not on a base. Oh, I'm now on a base. Yeah, he got him in the fucking forearm and the elbow.
Making it exciting.
Kirk looks like a guy he's like the John Daly of baseball. It kind of looks like him. He looks
really
like
is.
Should not be a baseball player.
Oh, what's his name? Prince
Fielder.
Yeah, Fielder.
Yeah, so at the end he was just hit and please don't make me run. Please don't make me run.
And then he's like, fuck it. I'm going to do the cover of fucking Sports Illustrated naked or whatever it was.
Whoa, now. Are you sure you didn't just buy the wrong magazine?
Right. Oops. They're taking Kurt out. But for they need
pinch runner.
They need some speed. They need some speed. We just talked about it.
The little engine that could.
Man,
who's running?
All around, poor guy. But
Straw.
Oh, so funny.
We have straw man. The straw man argument. Literally and figuratively.
Straws in. Come on, Barger. Fucking jacket. Let's send this to extras.
Badger.
Burger.
Badger. So shout out the 52 people that are still out here listening to Barbarian KJ and Big Nick Dudley out here after all the costume changes on a Friday night, still talking about baseball now. No wrestling anymore, all baseball.
Yeah, somehow I ended up looking like fucking Nighthawk from Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, literally. Yes, 100% you're Nightwolf.
Nightwolf. Fuck. Get out.
Don't question me on Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, my bad. I slipped. Nightwolf.
Konami code. Up, down, left, right, AB.
Let's
go. Foul ball. Hallelujah, because I thought that was going to be an out.
Yeah, no, get out. We got the rally caps on.
The other out. Now, is it a rally cap if you wear it forwards or backwards? Oh, you got to wear that. No, you got to wear it inside out and over.
Hold it inside out.
You got to wear it inside out.
Let's go. Outside. Ivar War Raiders. Let's go. I definitely got Ivar vibes. I would say that I agree with that.
Yes. If you tap. Because Sasuke versus Barger right now, 2-2 count. I'm getting set up for the fifth pitch right now.
Get down. Yes, get down. No. It's stuck in the wall. Pick it up. Get it, you bitch. What? You can get it. No, fuck you.
No way that they're going to call that a fucking
that
ground rule
man
double.
pulled the ball out of the floor, no problem. Get the fuck out of here that was stuck.
He sat there and saw it and just, it's close enough. I'll throw my hands up.
Yeah, I'll
make
throw my
it
hands
look
up,
that way, and then for ground. But even then, why the fuck is that a ground rule double call? Like, it's not like you literally can't unstick it from it. You make a fucking attempt.
Over and picked it up. It wasn't actually stuck. I mean, he could have got it.
Well, yeah, no shit, sir. We all understand that, but I'm saying the initial call, the initial attempt, and everything, he made no fucking effort to even try and make a baseball play on it.
Yes, I agree with you. That's the problem.
So, are they going to count it as a run?
They got to count at least the one run. That has to be, at minimum, ground rule double with a run. But you can't just make the decision as the player on the field that ball's not playable. You got to play it until the ump says.
You have to make an attempt to play the ball.
It just wedged. It was right there.
Right?
Oh, come on. Shaw, no, we don't get the run. Straw goes to third. So
let me know when you get pitching change.
Fucking hell. That's why baseball.
Yeah, this is why.
But just go pick it up.
At least make an attempt like you're trying to pick it up and say, even if you pretend to fake struggle with it, I can't get it. But still, at least attempt. You have a pitching change?
Yeah, they're bringing in Glass as starter.
Glass now.
Oh, lights out.
Oh,
lights out. Toronto said, fuck this shit, we're out.
Wait, I don't even have that. I went to commercial.
Right now, the lights, it's cool. We're getting like a fucking blue light display here in Toronto. Randomly.
And fly.
So the Blue Jays, man on second, man on third, 2 outs. No outs in the bottom of the ninth.
Oh, it's fucking tight, my guy. Especially second and third. It's a 2-run game. It's not far away. You get one good ball stuck in the fence again. And it might be interesting.
I think the runner should get the base he was on the way to when they called the time, not the auto 2, but I'm just being a homer on this.
No, it should be a ground rule double.
It is a ground rule double.
The same thing. What?
They stopped Straw at third, but Straw would have made it home if it was a double. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well,
but they can't give him the
whole
third
thing of even, are you trying to even make a baseball plan?
That's bullshit.
It's instantly, that's going to be the biggest fucking controversial call. If Toronto does not win this game, that's the headline. I'm just saying.
Oh,
no, I'm just saying. Will still remains to be seen. Maybe because I said it'll be the curse of the other way, but that'll be the headline of everything in Toronto right now. That's a fucked up call. Of they didn't even try and make a play for the ball. Didn't even act like it was anything.
And I'll be honest, I don't know what the official MLB, like if it hits a wall like that, is it auto dead? And if that is the official rule, it's auto dead once it pinches, fine. But I mean, that ball he walked over and picked up, like it was.
That's also a one of one. Like that's a one in a million fucking occurrence to where a ball pins like that.
Yeah.
So they're literally replaying the last time the Toronto Blue Jays won the World Series over the Philadelphia Phillies, and this was all of when we were.
I remember
in diapers.
Yeah, no, like I remember being young, super young, and we lived in an apartment building at the time, and like people driving up and down the streets and being on the balcony, and people losing their minds. It was, again, this is fucking epic.
1993.
In the hands. Boo.
I have not gotten a pitch yet, so.
Dude, what is happening?
Because I've been trying to catch up with you, and halfway I got to pop up.
Every time I stop, then you stop, and we don't meet up.
I haven't stopped anything. If anything, I literally sat there and tried to fast forward to get even close to you, because every time I've told you, hey, I'm here, you just don't stop. You just say, have it.
I stop every time. And then you're like, you end up somehow behind me again by 8 minutes.
If you'd like, I can go way ahead of you by 8 minutes. I can let you know who wins the game.
Right?
So we have a pop-up, so we have the first out.
Yes.
Next pitch to Jimenez. First pitch, high and up top, ball.
Yeah.
Get down with the sickness. Oh,
fuck.
Oh, out. No fucking way. No fucking way. You've got to review it. You've got to review it. There's no fucking way.
What a fucking turn of events.
You have to review it. You still have to review it. Show me the fucking replay. Pop up. Catches it. He might have fucking had him. Shit.
No, he's saying, no.
Showing the replay tighter. Yeah, he's got him. He's got him.
Yeah, he had it. He had it and then fell off the bag. What a
But
turn of
we
events.
shouldn't have been there if it wasn't for fucking pinball in the outfield.
What a crazy turn of events.
Game 7.
Strap
on and strap in.
Strap in and strap on, folks. It's going to be a fun one here on the channel. We are back tomorrow night for Saturday night's main event and Game 7 of the Blue Jays in the World Series. What a turn of events. That literally felt like they had a chance to tie the game. The ball gets stuck under the wall. Yeah, bad base. You don't want that error there. You got to kind of, with one out, you got to be cautious coming off the bat.
But even then, he probably thought that was going to get down him to make that play and to get the tag that he couldn't get back. And it ultimately comes down to fucking Sandlot rules of the ball got stuck in the fucking fence, so we can't move it forward. It was, I know I said it and I feel like I cursed it now, but that's going to be for the next 24 hours. Welcome to the Toronto headline news market of that ball getting stuck in the fucking fence and their call on that.
That is indicative of kind of Toronto sports lore of like, we're still bitching about Wayne Gretzky in 93 high sticking Doug Gilmour in a non-call. Like, it's just, we are that fan base. But the vibes here, I mean, they were one swing of the bat away from changing that game. That's fucking heartbreaking.
The fact that play, that ball getting stuck in the fence to where no attempt was made to make it unstuck or to even act like it's just an actual live ball still is just astounding to me. Bendy giving a suggestion. Can't you guys screen share on your Discord with only you two in the room so you're both watching the same stuff? Yeah, but we're also on this thing called YouTube.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot.
I mean, I guess he's saying if like we synced up that way, but still.
Yeah, but I mean, at the end of the day, we're pretty good at the sync up. Weird nights like tonight where we're watching, and for some reason there's a delay of like 2.5 minutes. It's a rare occasion, so it's not enough that we gotta do special shit to figure it out.
Yeah, we don't normally have to jump through these type of hurdles. It's apparently only when it comes to fucking baseball in Canada that instead of hockey night in Canada, it's baseball night in Canada is when it gets an issue. But so we're on to game 7 of, hey, everybody thought this was going to be David versus Goliath. Well, now this is Goliath versus Goliath to the T of this. We're going to a game 7.
It's going to be crazy tomorrow. Fucking insane. You can't make that play. I'm sorry, I know all the other stuff, but you got George Springer in the on deck circle. Take the one out, and you still got 2 outs. Springer at the plate, 2 guys on. That so heartbreaking, man.
I get it, and just even looking at it, that is it. On the outside, is it poor base running, or is it one of those thought it was going to get down, was trying to get a jump, and it just didn't happen to go that way?
Yeah, it just, again, bad bounce. I mean, this whole series has been kind of like that. It's 3-3. One game went to 18. This, we see the minute little moments that have impacted the games in a couple different directions. It's a game of inches when you got 2 good teams. So what we say about, people need to take a breath when it comes to this wrestling shit. Good teams lose games. And tonight, the Dodgers go over Game 7. Anything can happen. It's a fucking crapshoot for all the marbles. It's going to be fucking nuts. Go Chase, go.
Well, it'll at least be at home for Toronto. So they have the biggest, they have the biggest claim of you either won it or you lost it.
Right. Another game of inches. Yeah, that's playoff baseball. That's playoff sports for you. You never know. But ladies and gentlemen, we appreciate you sticking around for almost 4 hours as we are well into bonus coverage here tonight. We are back tomorrow, 6:45 p.m. We will be live for Saturday Night Main Event. It's going to be a fun one. And we're definitely going to keep an eye on the Blue Jays Dodgers Game 7. And if it is relatively close, we will be walking it all the way down. So that's it. Go check out all our socials. Help us grow. Be a friend. Tell a friend. Share our links. Don't forget the prediction title. The link is out there. Nick, crazy night. Happy Friday.
Fill out your prediction brackets and don't get stuck in the wall like that ball. But our shit is real. Our shit is raw. Our shit is all authentic. When you're talking about that, we're able to put that for life with it.
See you on the flip side. Have a good night. Happy Halloween. Ha 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 ha.